welcome to another Nerdy Collective. How is everybody today? Got a good show lined up for you guys today. I hope you enjoy it. It's going to be fantastic. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. Big shout out again to Gary B for this. This is fantastic. If you don't know, someone's actually narrating the entire thing. Evil Mike on his channel. So if you want to listen to it, you can. It's very X-rated though. I'll just let you know that now. And with that said, let's go.
Hi, I'm Cliff on Comics. You may also know me from the Council of Comics, and you are watching The Nerdy Collective.
Awesome, Cliff. Thank you for being here. Much love, buddy. Awesome.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Looking forward to this Q&A with you. I think it'll be fantastic. So did you like the intro?
Beautiful intro.
Good. I love the music.
It was great. I'm glad that I'm glad that the excerpt from my Happy Birthday Rob Fatstacks made it in here.
Yeah. Excellent. Okay, let's get my guys on here. Here we go.
What's going on, guys? And CJ, it is a pre-recorded video.
Jeff, how you doing, buddy? All
Not
right.
bad.
Next.
It's finally cup of tea time. Sit down and questions.
Martin, thank you for being here, brother. Appreciate it. And my one and only man from the South, here he comes.
Hello, YouTubians! Welcome to the greatest show beamed to you direct from Mars.
I love you, buddy. Thank you.
Robert, before we get started, want to wish everybody a happy Lunar New Year. It's the year of the dragon.
You're the dragon.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So.
I got the dragons.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
All right, let's get into this chat. This chat has been like on the rail here. Okay. Say hi to John, Comics the Kids. Love it, buddy. Thank you so much. Cliff. Comic Journey, my crazy Greek friend. How are you? So nice to see you. You know me. Can't help it. It's presentation all the way. Sorry. Cliff, thank you. And Digger Jim, what is up, buddy? Thank you for being here. Martin, let's get caught up. There we go. There we go. Hey, what's up? So thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the show. If you got questions in the chat, I tagged them up there. Please ask them in there. There's a Q&A for Cliff. So get to know him a little bit better. I'll be able to tell you guys right now, gentlemen on the panel. Sorry, Cliff, this guy right here, he knows his shit. So please quiz him a little bit. Anything. Marvel, DC.
My God, I'm like, I have a lot of help and the power of Google when I make those preparations. You know, I take.
Well, you know what? It's impressive. It's still impressive.
Well, I'm putting work into it, so thank you. I appreciate it. But no, do you think I really remember? I mean, like this morning, I was like, what was that comic where Lex Luthor was really Jor-El and this dude who conquered the other half of the world was really Mongol? And then eventually it occurred to me it was Destiny, and I was like, great. And I was like, I should make an Elseworlds category for, Crisis Trivia. It'll be wonderful.
Wait until you get my age when you wake up in the morning and you go, where's my right shoe?
I'm so close to that. I'm afraid.
Oh, stop. Okay, so really quick, and I'm gonna blow you up here in a second, Cliff. So first, this is a big shout out. Very, very, very proud of Gary B. Gary B. put out this book. I'm sure everybody
we
is
are proud of him for putting out that book.
Putting out this book. It was a great 36-page story. Very entertaining. You know, very visual. So, Cliff, could you please give us a synopsis of what it's about? If you want to hear the dirty part, Evil Comics. After the show, you can watch on the rewind. He's actually narrating the entire book. It's pretty X-rated. Just warning you now. It is made for adults. So, go ahead, Cliff.
In Harper's Hollow, a new evil is about to be unleashed. When Alexis is exposed and bonded with an alien parasite, a new world of options is open to her. A world where she isn't the abused. A world where she isn't powerless. A world where she is in control. A world where others tremble before her and her power is absolute. Alexis never knew the extent to what she had suffered at the hands of those in the world around her. But now, after surviving a tragic accident and being bonded with an alien parasite with eons of knowledge and suppression to draw on, and combined with Alex's own tragic past, a whole new world awaits. In the dawn of her rebirth, change is about to be terrible and finite. This is the start of a new age, and Alexis will be at the forefront of a new existence. Together, her and the parasite create a new life form for all to tremble and serve before.
That's what he just read. That's awesome, buddy. Thank you, Cliff. Thank you. Thank you. Big shout out to Gary B, though. Big shout out. Very proud of him to put out his passion.
Not only am I proud of him, but I'm good for him for,
right,
powering through all that fear of judgment that comes with writing something like this.
Yep. Exactly.
And he talked a little bit last night with DJ Links about that last night. And he was like, I was more concerned about what the community thinks. And I'm like, dude, the majority of us are going to support you. Just go.
Yeah, exactly. All right, hold on. Luke Cruz says, buddy, what is up? Thank you for being here, buddy. Appreciate it.
I know. He wants to see me Frazetta Man and Man today. I know.
Gee, thanks, Journey. I see how you feel. Okay.
He wants to see Tentacle Man too.
Okay, gentlemen, questions for Cliff, please. This is the time to ask him. You guys in the chat, please ask him to Cliff. Anything you want to know about Cliff, this is the time. So please keep him clean in the chat too.
You do not have to keep the questions entirely.
The first question I got.
My regular meter is NC-17.
I know.
For you guys, we could keep the meter at like a low R rating.
Just an R rating. You're good.
Somewhere around there and below.
There you go. Okay, so Monty's got a question.
The first question's obviously got to be, what's your origin story? How'd you get into comics, and what book drew you to comics?
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so what drew me to comics was I saw Superman on television when I was 2 years old. It was when it was on CBS, and it was the two-parter, right? So like Lois is falling and Superman is flying up to catch her, and it's like, oh, to be continued. So that just drove me crazy, and we did catch it the next night because I was very excited, and then from that it was like. Sometime later, I noticed a Superman comic in the drugstore, and my mom grabbed it for me. And it was part 2 in a 3-part story about Vardox, and so like that was like a whole thing, right? So my mom actually found the other 2 issues, and then once I had all 3, before I could read, she was reading them to me at night. It was terrible. That poor woman. So like that was like the official, like I liked Superman, I like comic books origin. Then came, I was watching the news and they announced the Man of Steel miniseries where it's like Superman's all new and all different on the pages of DC Comics, with John Byrne, right? And they found like this local comic shop guy from the city who was on there, and he was very knowledgeable. And I remember I would see him a few more times whenever there was comic book news, right? And so he was going on about it. And I was like, wow, I got to get this. So there was this store locally called Lloyd's, and it's basically like Walmart is now. Like, so there's comic books and magazines in the section near the pharmacy. There's a little restaurant in there. There was a toy section, clothing section, groceries. So I started getting Man of Steel from there every week. And in issue 2 of Man of Steel, there's an ad for Mile High Comics and their 50-cent sale. And my mom called Mile High Comics and said, just give me everything on your 50-cent list that starts with the word super and just have it sent to me. Which is funny because it took weeks for this thing to show up. So by the time maybe it took months, and maybe she didn't order it right away, but things were different back then. But the point is, at one point, it was months later, and I had already read this issue of Superman. And I was wondering who the hell the Legion of Superheroes were. And then I get this huge mound in the mail from Mile High Comics, and there was a bunch of Superboy and the Legion in there. So I got my little introduction, and then forget it. After that, I was a DC fan.
Great question, Monty.
You wanted an origin.
We won't hate on you for going to DC first, but you know.
Come on, Monty. He's a big Marvel fan, just so you know, Cliff.
That's okay. Marvel's great.
Yep.
In general, I kind of like them equally, but you know, you're always whoever bit you first. I mean, that's it. You know.
Yep. Exactly. We had a couple questions for you, Cliff, in the chat. Let me get to them here. Digger Jim first. He asked, Cliff, what is your favorite DC hero?
I don't know if I made that obvious.
We pretty much answered it. That's what I want.
If I didn't make it obvious, I'm glad somebody asked so that I could be clear about that.
There we go. We got another one from Digger Jim. Digger Jim asks, Cliff, who's hotter, Bruce Wayne or Oliver Queen?
Oliver Queen, because I have a weakness for blondes.
Hey, did you like the big muscle guy at the end
Of
in the intro?
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah.
It might have been too much muscle for me. You know, but if you're looking for the level of muscle I'm comfortable with, the Brian's Cowboy lineup is right there.
I know. Thank you so much, Rob. You are awesome as always. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
I appreciate you, Rob.
I've got a question.
Yep. Go
Now,
ahead.
I like my random questions. Right. Now, Shove Me On Clint. He's got a picture behind him of a vista, and the vista is a view, isn't it? It seems to go round different rooms. That picture in the frame behind you.
I'm so glad that you picked up on that. All right.
What's the story? What's the story on that?
Oh yeah,
There it comes.
Terrible with him. I forgot.
So this is this art piece by Rachel Williams. She's a local artist in Newburgh, New York.
Nice.
You can find her Rachel Williams Art on Instagram. And this is a vista of the Hudson River here in New York and part of the Hudson Valley. Like everything feels like it's the Hudson Valley if it crosses.
That's beautiful.
And my mom had this commissioned by her. And she was dating a family member at the time. And I remember when my mom went to poor Rachel. When my mom went to pay for it, and she gave my mother the price. She's like, "Oh my God, she goes, is that the friends and family price?" She goes, "Of course it's the friends and family price." She's like, "You know what paint cost?" So this has moved around all over the house. And what happened is it could no longer be upstairs, so it ended up in the basement. And at one point, my mother even thought about giving it away. And I said, hell no. I'm like, Rachel's like a really well-known local artist. We are not giving it up. I was like, forget it. I'm going to protect it. So I hid it in the closet here. Then I started remodeling this room, which, by the way, is still not done, folks. And so when I started the remodel and the picture vanished from behind me, immediately people like Durs from Collecting with Durs were like, what happened to the painting? So the painting has its own life. And so now it's just going to be with me. I tagged Rachel.
You're still in the middle of decorating yet.
Yeah. Is that a submarine in the picture?
A what?
A submarine. No, on the back, very back next to the shore.
Put it back up here again.
So this old submarine travels through our area, and it's currently a barge.
Look at that.
I told you it was a submarine.
Oh, okay, so he was right.
Yeah, these smaller ones are just stuff that the locals do around, but this thing, almost everybody has seen it.
Wow. That's
there's
cool.
one bigger than this that a billionaire owns, and like once or twice a year, you will see that coming through. It's between here and Albany. It's insane.
Wow.
I wonder if he has torpedoes where you can shoot rowboats.
No, I'm assured that he does not. And it's so crazy. The restaurant that I saw this dude in is the same restaurant where later I would meet Giancarlo Esposito. And I'm like, you know what? For like a place that overlooking the water in Poughkeepsie, there's like so much happening here. So like the dude with the ridiculous submarine, He had to get on a little boat with his friends and come off it to come to the dock to then walk up to the restaurant, which is called Shadows in the Hudson. And of course, because there's this gigantic submarine outside, it drew everyone's attention, you know. And so one of the guys who was with him, he was very funny and like me, very loud, so I could hear a lot of what was going on. So he was talking about how they had to like get off of that thing and how this guy is crazy for buying it, blah blah blah. And I'm like, this is a hell of a dinner conversation.
Yeah. A couple more questions in the chat. Another one from Digger Jim. He's asking which Legionnaire is your favorite?
Oh, that's complicated. I'm gonna go with Mon-El. It started with Mon-El, and I guess it continues to be with Mon-El, traditional Mon-El, because the one that's a descendant of Superman's family kind of is another one of the things that Bendis did that I regret. But I love the idea that like Superman had this brother that has the same powers as Superman. And then of course his story is pretty deep. It's tragic. He's trapped in the Phantom Zone. Lead can kill him, you know? Right. And like that's like there's like a whole thing. And when the lead formula, the formula that protected him from lead wasn't working, he was terrified of going back into the Phantom Zone. That was a great little story.
And then we got one from Roman Curtis. Favorite 3 DC titles outside of anyone super.
But if I say Legion of Superheroes, does that still mean super?
Still got super in it.
It still has super in it. So we'll exclude that. We'll go with the new Teen Titans and Wally West the Flash and Wonder Woman. Okay. But then again, this shifts and changes and becomes hit and miss over the years. So but in general, when I look back, I really enjoy those titles overall.
But really, are the new Teen Titans still really new? They've been new for a while.
No, but I say the new Teen Titans just so people know what team I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm just making a gist.
Okay.
Roman, you have a invite, buddy. Show up. You got you. All right.
Not just leave him in the chat. He can ask questions in the chat. Makes me feel better.
Roman, if you want a good night's sleep, come on the show.
No.
He seems to sleep better on the show than he does in his bed.
I know. He always seems sleepy. Okay, here we go. DC Super Team, interesting. Elite Four, Dellen.
I didn't say my favorite DC Super Team, though.
There we go.
So I guess I am going to go with the Justice League.
Okie doke.
I think, I was going to say, I think I'm most invested in them. I'm pretty sure. I feel quite confident. Simi.
You know, now I guess
I've got a question.
During the show off period, I'll have to change instead of showing these books. I got some DC books over there that I have in bag and board. I'll have to show those off since Cliff is here.
Oh, cool. I feel honored.
That's like Monty swearing. That is not like him swearing when he says DC.
Hold on, Cliff. I got to put this up really quick for Rob. Boom. The real question is, why is Cliff so awesome?
I'm at that right age.
and then Digger Jim. Back to another question. Do you have a specific comic book goal for this year?
My goals for this year, I guess like my number one goal, if I accomplish nothing else, will just be to work on the Defenders series.
Nice.
Because I have a good chunk of them. So, and then of course I got to get the 5 parts that took place before the Marvel premiere. I think it's the first 3 issues of Marvel premiere are Defenders stories.
Yeah.
And then like Defenders 1 through 29.
Yeah, my buddy that's not here today or hasn't showed up yet. He just got the entire run finally of the Defenders. Deuce that's usually our co-host on the show. Yeah, he just got the entire run finally. Oof. He's been working on that for a long time.
Well, I know I've been working on it. I mean, good Lord. And of course, like issue 100 is kind of difficult to get, and I'm like, I'm not saying like it's impossible, but like I'll find ones.
Maybe it's not that difficult. We might have extras in our collection. We're willing to share.
But like, but I'll find ones, and I don't mind going lower on the grade. Like if we're talking issues 1 through 10, right?
Sure.
But like for issue 100, like I don't want one that I have to worry about the seam or the binding, or that I need to get it pressed. I'm like, I gotta try and find a better one than this.
I end up buying that issue 100 off the stand.
Hey, I have many comics that I still have where I just bought them off the stand.
So I don't even think I've ever opened that issue 100. I have no idea. But yeah, the Marvel Features has the first appearance and everything in it. They're a nice run. They'll run.
Is it quite hard to get then? That issue?
Not impossible, but but again, if someone has it and it's a high grade, it's going to be expensive for me.
Defenders 100.
Really,
No,
I didn't know.
100 is not super terrible. Avengers 100, I have more of a problem trying to find it in a good grade and a good price. Right? It's been very easy for me to find it in a lower grade and a perfectly acceptable price.
Okay. Interesting. Defenders 100, right?
Yes.
Is that it?
Yeah. Well, guess what?
Yep, that's it.
I have an extra one in my collection. Just send me your address after the show, and I'll send it to you. Okay,
You're very kind. Thank you.
Clip? Yes, absolutely.
Do you mind if it's a pence variant?
If it's a pins variant,
That's even
Pence.
better.
Pence.
what's that?
That's
Oh, the
that's-
pens. The UK variant? I don't care.
That's even better.
I'm going to say, you can get a mint copy here for £7.50, which is about $10.
You're killing me. That's great. I should remember to look at foreign websites a little more often.
Look at the edges on that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Let's talk about somebody.
Yeah,
who never opened it.
£7.50. It's about $10. And delivery to the US would be like $5 on top of
That's a little heavy, isn't it, Martin? 7 pounds.
that. Not as heavy as
I have
stone,
no
though, is it?
trouble lifting.
Oh, just a minute.
Yep.
Is everybody okay?
Oh, Lady Fantastic is backstage.
Well, hey. Hey now.
Roman.
What's that?
No, Lady Fantastic, not Roman.
And all of a sudden, there's this. Here we go. Come on.
Lady.
Hello there.
There we go.
Hello, Dubin. Sorry.
Oh, you're a trip.
Hey, look. As soon as you said Deuce, look who shows up on the chat. Deuce.
Deuce is in the chat. What's going on? Where are you, Deuce? You should
Get
be
in here,
Okay,
Deuce.
we're-
Defenders. I love
Big
Defenders.
Lion, what's up?
His
Look at
ears
that.
started.
Everybody's out going to
Defenders and
give me
Deuce.
your defenders right now. There, you're done. Yeah, just make sure I get your address and I'll send it to you.
So, Cliff, other than Defenders, so Cliff, other than Defenders, what other Marvel books are you collecting a run on trying to
I
kind of?
love that you specified with Marvel books.
Of course.
That's fun. I'm also looking. So, in order of interest, it goes Defenders, Invaders, the Champions, and Marvel Team Up for the
I
Marvel.
fucking
for the
love your
Marvel-
taste.
I have good taste.
I love it. I have Defenders 1 through 40 straight run. I have Invaders. I'm still working on it. Was that little one? And I have, what was you said? Defenders, Invaders, Champions. I have the last 2 issues of. I'm working on, and then Team Up. I have some.
A little known fact about, and he disappeared.
Where did Cliff go? He just
Oh, there he goes. A little known fact about Marvel Team Up is that book was created to introduce everyone to other characters other than Spider-Man.
It's a good way.
Yeah, and everyone loved Spider-Man. Spider-Man sales were up, so there's a lot of other characters their sales were down. So they introduced the Marvel Team Up to draw people in to the storyline of other characters, so they would go out and buy their single books. and Marvel 2-in-1 was kind of taken off the popularity of the Thing. So
Yeah.
they did the same thing with the Marvel 2-in-1.
Yeah, I think 2-in-1 ended up being a little more popular, but that's just my opinion.
And 2-in-1 always features the Thing, but 3 issues of Marvel Team Up do not feature Spider-Man.
Yeah, so Spider-Man, there's some that have like the Son of Satan and Thor or something, and then some that the SNL has Spidey in it, the SNL one, right?
Yeah, no, the 3, particularly when it comes to Marvel Team Up, there's 1 issue where it's Human Torch and Doctor Strange,
Yeah,
and there's 2 issues where the Hulk fill in for Spider-Man.
yeah. Okay.
And like they straight up said, Spidey's on vacation, so here's
That's
the
what I was. Yeah, that's what I just fixed to say. Spidey was on vacation. It was what originally was his original artist on that had moved on. Not moved on, had something going on, and either sick or couldn't make the deadline or something. I don't know. So they got another artist to fill in. And from what I've heard, is that artist was he was contracted to do those books with Spider-Man in it. And when he didn't show up, they couldn't use Spider-Man in that book, so they used another character in that.
That's
book.
hilarious. Isn't that weird? The stuff.
It is super weird. And it's so funny too, because like that could be a stipulation in the contract, right? Yet we've heard a million stories of how often writers and artists got screwed out of all sorts of things, right? But this particular thing was something they were afraid of.
Right.
I've heard a few stories about that, but that's the one that stood out in my mind. Now, whether it's true or not, I don't know. I mean, don't quote me.
Oh no,
on
I believe it because this is not the first time I recall hearing this.
G-Man, do you want to see a book I used last night on the hunt?
Yes, I do. I love it. Oh my god.
I said I needed to start the night out with a bang.
How did it work? How did it go?
I want it.
I appreciate you so much, Lady F. I really do. Caroline brought the goods.
Dude.
Awesome. You're awesome.
I'm come to be sassy.
Yeah, of course. Hey, you gotta have fun with it. You do.
And check
You
out what
gotta
this
have-
I found out, G-Man. I found this at the dollar sale.
Holy
It's
crap.
Death, and it's a Vertigo promotional talking about AIDS
I've
and
seen
how to
this.
use protection.
Yes, I've seen that. It's interesting.
So Rob Worst told me that it would also pop up in the Vertigo books,
Oh my
but
god!
it's more rarely that you would find them in like independent. See, it shows like how to put on a banana. He like holds a banana to her.
Sex education. Hey, there we go.
Yep. But it was during the AIDS epidemic. So I thought that was interesting. And it's like, dude, I love promotionals like this. But it's Death talks about life.
Nice.
And yeah, she talks about safe sex.
Exactly.
Raw hand.
That just silenced us all, didn't it? Right, Cliff, my question.
Ready.
Right. If you woke up in the morning and everyone's Marvel and everyone's obsessed and DC are obsessed with multiverses, so let's do it this way. So you wake up and Marvel and DC don't exist. What are you going to go to your comic shop and buy? What's your first
Vampy.
pickup?
Are you kidding? I'm going to go to the computer and start writing comics that people have never heard of and make a fortune. And when I
But you're
go-
avoiding the question.
No, wait. You told me what I'm
Is
gonna do.
there
I'm
anything
like,
else?
oh,
Is there
wait,
anything else to read? Is there?
Well, yes, of course. I'll go and pick up Radiant Black, and I'll go pick up Spawn. But I'll be writing the hell out of some DC stories, and I'll intentionally make the Legion awesome while I'm doing it too.
I've got a personal question on Radiant Black. Then I lost interest with Radiant Black around issue 10, I think it was.
Yes, so did I.
It just seemed to. I just lost it. What?
Well, no, that's okay.
What
I
do you-
lost it too. But in a world where I have no Marvel and no DC, I'll give Radiant Black another chance.
So it just wasn't near as radiant no more.
It seemed it. Then it just seemed to be a bit. I can't explain it. It just lost me.
Lost its
I bet.
shine.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Like recently, I picked up something, and I realized that like the new Radiant Black was still Radiant Black, and I was like, oh, they're committed to this. So I'm like, and the guy who was Radiant Black, oh no, now he's awake, and it's like, what?
Oh God.
Yeah.
I know what you mean from it. So, yeah.
But they got other things, and like it's really funny, right? Because like I find them to be like a very super powered Power Rangers.
Yes. Yeah.
I got a super fun. So talking about promotionals, it's just one of my sicknesses, but I found this awesome 7-Eleven one.
Nice, lady.
Together for the first time, Spider-Man, Captain America, Incredible Hulk, and Spider-Woman.
I mean, and 3 of them had a cartoon on at the time. It's great.
I know. And so we've got them versus the Trapster, the Rhino, the Wizard, and the Enchantress.
Oh,
Cool.
I love me some Paste Pop Pete.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's too lame. We can't do this. You know why I want them to bring back Big Wheel? Damn it! You know.
Gentlemen, Jeff, guys got more questions, please.
Well, I got one. How did Cliff get into D&D or Dungeons and Dragons? Pretty much.
Oh my God! Like officially got into D&D. It was the year I owned a comic shop, and shockingly, it was D&D 4th edition. So I'm one of those people where it had a positive impact on me because it was my official introduction to D&D.
Nice.
And also at the time, Wizards of the Coast, like, I don't know, I haven't used their 800 number recently, but their 800 number back then, people answered that damn phone like nobody's business. They're like, what you got going on? You got a question about magic? A question about D&D? Really? And then I would go, look, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, listen, rules is written. You could do whatever. You could do X, Y, and Z. Many times I had questions about freaking Magic Missile, right? And it's like, rules is written. You could do this. He goes, but remember, at the table, you're in charge. And I'm like, every phone call ended with that. And I'm like, this is hilarious.
Dude.
I love it. And,
Dude, do you play Magic?
Yeah.
I did play Magic.
Nice.
I have some
And
Lord of the Rings
I
decks.
only played, it's funny. I played Arena in the past year just because.
Have you
But
played Commander?
I only played Magic. I only got into playing Magic for a hot minute because of the Lord of the Rings set. And there was like 36 people who showed up for the Lord of the Rings night. And it was great. We were all hooting and hollering, and it was a good time.
I do the Lord of the Rings too.
Very
I have the whole shebang. This is one of my this is my Elven deck.
Like it.
Of course.
It's based on democracy.
That'd be awesome to play, you guys. Man,
It's
I love
fun.
Magic.
My brother taught me how to play. I never knew how to play, and then they were
Really?
making the Lord of the Rings, and I'm like, I'm fucking learning now.
Yep.
You're like, he's like, now you're interested. You're like, you said Lord of the Rings.
If it's
There's a lot of Cliff too. Also, lady, there is quite a few comic creators that done some of the art on those
Yes.
art.
Yeah.
Perillo.
That's pretty phenomenal.
Perillo's
Yeah,
first American work is a Magic card.
really
Yep. Yes.
Yeah.
fucking treasure trove of knowledge. You.
And
Yeah.
Eric the Champs is local to me, so I run into him once in a while. We've had him do a signing at the store, So he's awesome, and because he's done so many cards, right? Like they've had him go. They sent him to Hawaii for one of the big tournaments. He's like, holy crap, they're sending me to Hawaii.
Picked up this.
Mm.
It's John.
I love the Spidey Super Stories. I got
Me
the
too.
whole run of those so far.
Those are tough to find, and I
Yeah.
picked up my M'Baku. These are just some
Nice.
recent pickups that I've been wanting to
You
show.
picked up some fancy stuff. I picked up some
This is
funky stuff.
Wow, nice.
First time Hulk gets venomized. This was a gift from Tony Sanders.
Tony Sanders. Yep.
Mhm. My ass up. But yeah, Magic is fun. I got this. I'm getting into the promotionals, like you said, the fun and games. So all that stuff's been fun. Simi, she's been getting into play. What decks have you been playing with, Simi? And Cliff, do you have any Lord of the Rings cards, or did you just go to like the little promotional to play?
I have no. I went to the promotional, but I picked up a bunch of stuff that night. But then that was it, right? But on Magic Arena, I got the whole freaking shebang. You know, I've got everything unlocked on Magic Arena, and I think it's historic or whatever format where the Lord of the Rings fits in. I beat the hell out of people.
That's Commander. That's Commander.
No, not Commander. Like Commander is one of them. There's one other one where you can use them. So the other one where I can build a deck around it and just use it, I just lay this back down.
The one where you play, is it 20 points based or 40?
40.
Okay, that's Commander style, bro.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, because Commander
It's a
style.
funny arguing over Magic.
I don't just
Don't ask me.
Dude, don't ask me. I like the stuff, but I don't know much about it.
Go get a room, you two. You know.
I figured out.
Anyway, more questions for Cliff, please. Come on, guys.
Well, since Cliff brought it up, when did Cliff start working at a comic shop? Or when did he?
God, I don't know. That was a long time ago.
I don't know.
All right, so like, oh man, the story.
How do you end up there?
So depressing to answer.
My.
Because it was just everything was like sad and dark.
In your life.
They had no electricity?
No, I meant
No, he only had DC. That's
I know
why.
why. It's okay, Cliff. You don't have to answer that question. You're good.
So like, no, I can answer. I'm just trying to think of a short way to answer it without
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
getting into too much.
Depressing.
So like 2000. So yeah, I had a store from 2010, November of 2010 to November of 2011, right? And and basically it didn't work. And you know, I really should have done a lot more reading. Did you know statistically, like 1,000 comic shops open and close over a year?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I was one of those people. And now, so of course, I basically kind of like blocked a lot of it out just because like I needed to. That was one of the times I needed to recover. For like I needed to get past that moment in my life. But I made a lot of really wonderful friends from that period, and like that's like my big takeaway. So like that part always warms my heart. Now, one of the things that I can't get away from, so that's one of the things I can't get away from that's positive. One of the things I can't get away from that's negative is my signature series 9.9 Wolverine Origins #1 Michael Turner sketch variant signed by Michael Turner that I will never see again unless I win the lotto. That one is one that really hurts when I look back.
So you had to get rid of it?
It was so hard to get rid of it, and I sold it to a literal trust fund baby. Literal.
Son of a bitch. How much did you sell it for?
Oh, $700. So I could pay the rent. It was terrible.
Hi, Leah, buddy. What is up? Thank you.
What's
You're
going
awesome.
on?
Is Hialeah one of the people who can't drink properly? Let me know.
I bet he's a hug. He seems like he gets real all lovey-dovey when he drinks. I love you.
I'm gonna find you, and we're going for margaritas. We're
Yeah, he's
we're going for
Margaritas,
margaritas.
baby. What's wrong?
I feel
And
like
I'm not
he's a
giving
happy
you a
drunk.
choice.
Heard about the margaritas. That's
And
all
that's
good.
not a threat. That's a promise.
Next year, Cliff. Next year. Come for MegaCon next year.
It's been a minute since I
Oh
had
my
a
God!
margarita.
Please.
Seeing as we're on that, Jeff. Seeing as we're on MegaCon, I'm going through some vintage stuff. If you know what vintage is, it's this app you can get rid of clothes. And I've got a dress here. Does that lady need a dress that you was with all weekend?
Nice dress.
You mean
or does she need a hoodie or or something
We've already-
to help her out? You know, it seems like she's a bit down and out. So if we can help, I'll help.
I'm totally lost now.
Well, it's pictured with a girl that her boobs are almost falling out.
Oh yeah, Jeff.
Oh.
likes that.
Oh, okay. All right. See, I didn't.
Hey, Jeff.
So that's why the dress might help her. So that
Maybe.
bra might help as well.
Did you see the picture of when Bueller went to MegaCon and it was him
Yes.
getting all the pictures with the hot chicks? He's so
Yes.
funny.
Yes. And you know what? The cool video I seen of Bueller was with
Review panel.
Robbie.
no on the ride.
Robbie, yeah.
Robbie on the ride, and they blasted off.
Yeah,
That was
but
awesome.
Bueller was hurting the next day though because they
Yeah.
shoved him in that thing.
Yeah, but both of them looked like they had a blast though when they did
Yeah,
it.
but yeah, I felt bad for Bueller because they shoved him in that. Yeah, and then the other one, John couldn't fit. The other one, dude, you should have seen the Bueller was saying that they were jumping on the thing just to try to get John in that thing.
Wow.
What are you
More
guys
questions for
talking
Cliff?
about? The
Please.
thing.
Yeah, I'm
Hey.
totally confused again.
It's
About the freaking launcher, the thing that launched Bueller up and down.
Monty Bueller put it on.
We
He
were
put it on. Like, I
launching
think he
Bueller
posted on
up and down,
Facebook
were
and
we?
Instagram. He went on a ride, and it's
Mhm.
some like one of these big like rubber bands in the chairs, and they blast you from, like
Oh,
500 feet in the air, and then you bounce back. Yeah, he was in with Rock and Robbie next to each other. Robbie was hilarious. You just hear him like, ah! It was awesome. It was a cool video.
So, Cliff, here's a question that I
Go
have
ahead.
for you.
Please.
If you were forced to write for a Marvel title, a
The
female,
slingshot. That's what it was called.
who were you? Who would you write for? What character? What female character from Marvel would you like to write for in a title? You get a
Okay.
title for any female, and you
No,
get to
I
do
know.
that.
We got a lot going on here, right?
I know.
Because there's like, first of all, I think maybe, just maybe, I would nail it on She-Hulk. So like She-Hulk comes to mind first, even though she's not my favorite.
Yeah, but she's a good lawyer, and I could see you have the verbiage to make her sassy.
Oh yeah, no, she would be sassy. She would be all up in that courtroom, be like, "You are not deporting my clients because right here,
Objection,
in this
bitches.
103E, right?" She was like, she's like, because we live in the Marvel universe, we have a clause for people who are time lost.
Mhm.
This person is time lost, and that's what we're gonna do.
Let me just knock down this fourth wall and tell you what the fuck's up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I
That'd be
got you.
great. Because you have to imagine, right? Like Marvel law has got to be different than like real world law to a very specific degree, right? Because they have mutants and they often treat mutants differently.
Yeah.
And what does that mean on paper? Time travelers. And if you are the victim of a time traveler, what does that mean on paper? Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Like all of these things are like valid things that have happened in the Marvel universe that we take for granted.
And they did create like whole legislations. There was whole like legislative movements to put mutants in a box because they were like known threats. And it's really cool how they get into that.
2 registration acts in America,
Yeah.
right? Mutants
Yep.
and superhumans.
Yep.
In Canada, when the Superhuman Registration Act took place, Alpha Flight said, I don't know what you guys are having such a problem with. We already did that here with the mutants, and you guys didn't raise an eyebrow. And then the mutants told the Avengers, you guys didn't raise an eyebrow.
Yeah.
I love
With
this.
their Weapon X shit, right?
Yeah, exactly.
There's
And
some
then we find
Marvel
out
love
Captain
for you,
America's weapon is
Monty.
zero.
Dude, I love it though.
Look
Everything
at
that you're
Monty.
talking about.
He's eating it up.
Yeah.
well, originally Stan Lee created Magneto and Professor X from Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. That was his backbone for the 2 characters. And Malcolm X and Martin Luther King eventually in the days drifted apart and seeing everything in different eyes and ways to go about it. Eventually Malcolm X went back and started seeing his error and stuff, but before he could really do anything, he got killed. You know, but that's the original background of
Do you not think that the government probably killed both of them? Just,
killed who?
never mind.
Oh.
MLK
Oh,
and Malcolm X.
Oh, I have no idea. I
It's
was so little when that was going on.
The
I mean,
Anyways,
the big thing I seen back in the day was I remember seeing the Apollo moon landing when I was little, and that was on
so
TV.
like yeah, Magneto's thing is through any means necessary.
Yes.
And that's very much a holler back to the Malcolm X.
got a
When
question
they-
in the chat for Cliff. Here we go.
Mm.
Cliff, my question to Cliff is boxer or briefs?
Well, briefs because they're healthier for you. But personally, I use boxer briefs. I'm one of those people that needs to be right in the middle.
Excellent.
Need to breathe a little, but with a little reassurance and support.
Exactly. Just enough support where it matters, and just enough breathing room where it really matters.
Most people that start with boxers all their life, when they get older, they go to briefs.
Yeah, gravity's a bitch.
Gravity's a bitch. Exactly right. If you don't keep the suckers tight, they're gonna fall.
Nutsack down to your knees. It's gross.
But Lady F, like as you get older, like they literally need to breathe more, right?
You're
and
nuts.
it is proven for your health to just switch to boxers, right? And a lot of young people, when them and their wife, a lot of young heterosexual men, when them and their life partner woman, I did that intentionally. When they're trying to have babies, they always tell them like, "Oh, you better switch to boxers," right? So like, there's all sorts of
boxers and cold showers, not baths.
Gotta let them nuts breathe.
Well, it doesn't have to be a cold shower, but it can't be too warm, right? They don't want you going over a certain marker.
No, as in shower instead of a bath, because bath, then you're sitting in the water for hot water.
Oh yeah. We don't want that. We don't want that either.
Yeah,
but this
if you're
I have no kids. This is all from me having 9 nieces and nephews. All right. Like,
I have a question.
Hang on. Let me make a statement right quick. Let me make a statement. If you're over 60 and you've been wearing boxers, we people here in Texas say you got bull balls. And when you take a bath when you're over 60s, you'll notice they float in the tub.
That's what I was going to ask. Do they float?
For some people.
Boobs float.
Seriously.
I know, Big Lion. Look what you started.
For all of us.
I have poor center of gravity, so like I really can't swim. I'm a sinker, not a floater, and there's like sinkers and floaters as people, and there's sinkers and floaters for your balls. This is actually a real thing.
Well, I don't
living.
I don't even know what to say about that.
What the hospital did I just walk into?
I know. How you doing, Deuce? Thanks for being here, buddy.
I'm good, buddy.
Awesome.
But what if you have one that sinks and one that floats?
Good luck with that.
I have never heard of that happening, but I am sure there's an exception to everything.
Yes.
Differential in nutsack densities.
Digger Jim wants us to get back to comics. Someone asked me an X-Men question.
Ask him an X-Men question,
Who's
guys.
your least favorite X-Man?
My least favorite X-Man? Oh, damn. Now we got to go down.
I'll tell you right now who mine is. You should know.
I should know your least favorite X-Man?
Well, no, not you, but some other people on this panel should know.
I know it.
Yeah, you know.
I don't know that I do.
He's got a
so like
visor.
Oh, crybaby.
One that did absolutely nothing for me, even though I admire their power, was Elixir. Elixir like came and went and was like, I'm like, why did you introduce me to this character so you could do nothing?
Mine's way more central. I feel like the same way you just said about Elixir, I feel like Cyclops comes and does nothing.
Cyclops shows up with the bull balls, baby.
He's a bitch.
Yeah, listen. I give it to Cyclops because he is laying down that card. You know, every redhead who comes,
he's a whore.
Young son, I love the horse. Since when do I not love horse?
He's shallow. He doesn't know how to lead. He gets pissy when other people are better leaders than him. He's just
we have all seen the X-Men get pissy when other people get leaders. Just recently on the reread of the old X-Men, Storm is like, what is Xavier doing leading us telepathically when I'm here in the field?
Because she's a boss and she's right.
Of course she's a boss and she's right, but the point is, we all know the man. And guess what? Xavier did great on that mission. He did spectacular. That one pissed me off too. Remember when she threw that plane at him? She threw that spider plane at him? He deserved it, but he was a good leader. It was
crazy. Guess who else is a bitch? Cyclops is a bitch, and he's always going to be a bitch.
Listen, Cyclops is, you know what? Cyclops is like kind of awful, but like.
Kind of.
Yeah, but but if we're going to talk about not liking Central people, like for me, it's Wolverine because they used and abused him.
Well, see,
Like,
I
he just-
like Wolverine compared to if I'm sitting here from the perspective of Jean. Who do you want to hit it with?
From
Wolverine.
the perspective of Gene,
Cyclops.
I am a queer person. It is Gene, Scott, and Logan all day long. Okay, I'm here for the trifecta.
No,
The
it's-
trifecta.
Jean and Logan. Jean and Logan.
I get those three to
Cyclops
begin in.
gone. Jean and Logan.
A Marvel War, Monty.
That's boring. That's boring.
This
How
is
did he
Gene
really
Logan is
feel?
not-
Not boring.
That's not boring. That's real.
It's
That
not-
girl
no.
has enough talent to handle two men.
No.
All right.
What she
And
does.
Wolverine's old enough that
Look,
he can handle it.
You should handle like one should be Wolverine and another one should be like better than Bitch Boy.
Than Scott, just better than Scott.
Hey, I
Listen,
like.
Scott's
I
got good pipe. He's got a laundry list. If all them ladies went after that pipe, I'm gonna want Scott too.
I like Scott because of the cool glasses, man.
You make me sick. I can't deal with you.
John's Comics for Kids agrees with me on the threesome. Thank you, John. Thank you. That's right. Keep them three
You know
together.
what? Y'all are just selfish.
This,
Y'all just
I
are
don't care.
That
Nobody's
is it.
selfish. We
That's
are
not
here for
cool.
a short time. We are here for a short time, making
What
a good
Bleeker
time.
said, Cyclops is uptight because Logan's got the thing. Logan's got the man musk. Jean she cannot resist it, and that's why he fucking hates Wolverine. Because she'll
I
catch
don't
that
care.
scene.
Listen, Wolverine
Well,
is loosely bisexual, all right? So don't even get me
Well-
started. We know alternate Wolverine is out there making love to Hercules, all right? So I don't want to hear. I'm positive Gene, Scott, Logan have done it. I'm sure Gene and Scott both enjoy the musk, and I'm sure that Scott is bringing the pipe. They keep calling him Slim for a reason.
Lady,
All right, I'm sure about this.
Okay.
lady, I've got a different area to go on here. I don't know what. Don't let Cyclops get you down. I don't know what he's done to you, whether he dumped you in past
Why?
life or whatever happened. Don't
What he's
know.
not
Don't
done.
mind about that. Anyway, lady, right? The whole put us on the screen. The whole Wolverine and Cyclops thing. Let's put it in my terms. When I was going out with different girls, there's ones you shag and there's ones you marry. You're gonna if you're the woman, you're gonna probably shag Wolverine, but are you gonna marry him? No, because
I don't
it'll.
want to take him home to my parents because he's a cuck. He's a bitch. Man musk. I want the good sex. I don't care about stability.
But you see, this is there's always that in life. There's always that the people you might want to run away with, but is it worth it? And that's the whole
I'm
picture
not
I
marrying
get on
this square.
Wolverine, and that.
I'm gonna choose celibacy over that. I'm just like
Well,
that, okay?
I want to
With the
apologize
Psionic
now for
Club.
bringing up boxers and briefs.
It's all your fault. It's all your fault, White Gloves.
Yes, it is. It's all my
I
fault.
warned all of you. I come in hot at an NC-17.
All
R-rated
good.
level.
It's all good, Clip. Here, Clip. We got a question from John. Hold on.
Yep.
It says, John, what are your X-Men runs after Claremont? What is your favorite X-Men runs after Claremont?
Oh my God! Shockingly, okay, so I love the Scott Liddell run and everything leading into Legion Quest, and I loved the Age of Apocalypse.
Yes.
And I very much enjoyed House of X, Powers of X.
Yes.
Then it kind of waned a little bit. And then the Hellfire Gala actually brought me back in, which is controversial for people, but I'm like, it's the X-Men, all right? This is their formula. They move up the ladder, they get taken down, they come back with a vengeance. And I'm here for it.
Thank you.
Just a side note, my arch enemy is in the chat.
Which one is that? You got so
Yeah.
many.
Bleeker.
Oh.
Bleeker.
Hold
You,
on.
you and Bleak have a lot of similarities. I don't know why you would.
Yeah, I know.
I find most people in this community who have a rivalry, they're full of similarities.
Here. We got another
That's
question
true.
from Big Lion. It says, what is your favorite female X-Men?
Storm.
Hey, there you go.
Aurora is the HBIC.
Like, I mean, actually, I say that with such confidence, but I want you to know, Jean and Rogue are right there. If anyone ever said, if any evil mutant was like, one of these three will die, I was like, no. Like,
Rogue doesn't do it for me because you know who Rogue is. She's just fucking Carol Danvers with a southern accent.
how dare you?
I just
Okay,
like
my
that.
precious
I
Rogue.
said what I said.
Okay, I don't
Yeah,
care.
sexual.
This is
Stole the power, yeah.
someone who had trouble later in life, had trouble getting a hold of her identity. Prior to that, couldn't really kiss anyone, touch anyone, be intimate, couldn't hug people she loved properly because you have to be close to protect her. It's real easy to be a reader and just like get over that, but like no, I like connect with Rogue on like holding your feelings back.
Right.
I mean, obviously that's why I'm a very different person today.
No.
But yeah, I really collect with that.
All
I
good.
liked the Ultimate X-Men story where it was the like Mystique, Nightcrawler, and Rogue, and Mystique was like their mama or something. It was weird.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, Mystique was more like a surrogate mother to her, but
Yeah, she wasn't like a for real one. Like she was kind of like circus baby mom. I'm gonna just take you in.
but,
Okay, got another
but
question for
Nightcrawler,
Brian,
obviously.
Kat. Here you go, buddy. It says another question for Cliff. You rather have grizzly hot dog or a donut hole?
Glizzy hot dog or a donut hole. A donut hole, because I'm not fucking around with that hot dog. I'm sorry. the only hot dog I'm looking for is Comic by the
Big lion.
Days. We already had that talk.
Big
So-
lion.
Bleeker, the reason why Mr. White Gloves doesn't want to come on the hunt is that it would take him an hour between books because he's got a fucking warehouse.
No, because he had a bad experience with a hunt type thing. You have not heard the story where he got flying, where he was Superman one day.
Yeah.
So doing some type of hunt
my
game,
goodness.
like
The day I show up on the hunt again is the day the walls come rumbling down.
Okay. So you create a monster when you get this man on the hunt. I see what happens.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm going to build a wall and I'm going to bust through it on the hunt.
make sure you don't have a stormtrooper helmet on.
And
That's
make
all
sure
I
you
got.
wear briefs on that day because you don't want no bull balls.
Oh, wait.
Line 'em up.
Really good show last night as
Oh,
well.
Bleak,
You
come
know,
on.
I am not 100% sure that I answered Big Lion Cat's question correctly.
Okay, hold on.
Because if he means the glizzy hot dog like from Glizzy's in New York, then yeah, I would pick that. I would pick that first.
You'd pick the what?
I would pick the hot dog. I would pick the glizzy hot dog from Glizzy's in NYC. I would pick that first.
Well, are they super good?
It's just one of those things where like it's landmark and they grill it
Right.
a little bit before they serve it to you. So I like it.
Right.
We're talking about a hot dog, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hot dog.
Man, I'm confused. I'm sorry. I'm just an old man from Texas, and yeah, y'all are.
Listen, the most important thing is, but you're not bored.
Look at Bleeker. Hold on.
He's right
For you,
though.
Monty. I want to stay till I recognize Mr. White Gloves. Get your ass on the hunt and take your beating.
It
He's
will
talking a lot
happen,
of
folks.
He's
Y'all
talking a lot of
stay
shit.
Well, stay tuned. It's going to happen, man. And so you better watch the hunt every dadgum Friday they're on because you never know when I'm going to show up
He's crazy.
because they'll be unannounced. I'll just be there.
Nice.
Cliff's like, what the fuck is going on?
It's all good.
All right. So who did you say you was going to write for? The female, the title. You said Storm?
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk. That's right.
She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I have the most to add, and I love a good horror. So it's gonna be spicy, it's gonna be courtroomy, it's gonna
He's
be
going to get what she wants.
The lady already
in the
knows what I'm
court
gonna write for.
and in the bed.
And in my first 6 issues, one of the variant covers is gonna be her twerking because I want to troll everybody.
And you need to make some grown men cry because they're pretty sensitive.
Hang
You
on.
better
I'll be
make
back.
that tentacular.
The
You better make
dumpster
your
man's
twerking
in my
cover a
dumpster
little
again.
tentacular.
I'll be
Hey,
back.
Digger,
The
looking
dumpster
for that.
man's in my
His
dumpster.
brother on the show. That was very nice.
He's looking for that amazing fantasy, isn't he?
Niners.
Cliff.
Well, he was on
Cliff.
he was on that hunt.
She-Hulk the series.
What series?
She-Hulk.
Yes.
Now, I grew up. One of my go-tos when I was younger or growing up, I watched Ally McBeal. Did you see the similarities between Ally McBeal and the She-Hulk series?
Yes. I mean, they didn't go too far with it, but there was a few there that I thought were nice nods.
Point, Martin. That was almost like a primer. That was almost like a proto She-Hulk, really, if you think about it. Do you know the weirdest thing
it's very similar, and I quite like Ally McBeal. I grew up watching that, so I quite like the way it's structured for the She-Hulk series, and I guess a few people didn't like it because it's written that way, and that's why it's not going to continue. I guess.
But I never felt like it got so Ally McBeal.
No,
listen, people had all sorts of problems with that show. I really can't defend it because there's a lot of all over the place that took place within the show. But
I wanted to see the dancing baby on She-Hulk. Then I'd have been happy. That would have just made me giggle.
Yeah, that's what I would.
Lady knows what I mean. Yeah.
Ooga chaka, ooga chaka.
Yeah. That was great.
That was some of the best stuff in the early series.
That was like a cultural phenomenon, bro. Like, baby was a thing.
Robert Downey Jr.'s first comeback was on that show.
And like, also, what is it? Baby, Dingo ate your baby. There's a lot of baby pop culture.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Any more questions before I get to the last two, and then we're going to start throwing books and talking about collections and whatever we got for the week.
Big Lion Cat wants to know when we're going to go live together again.
Yes.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm so busy being a YouTube whore, man. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I want it to happen.
Top 3 favorite Marvel villains.
Oh, favorite Marvel villains? Magneto, Doctor Doom, Thanos.
Okay.
Yes.
If it's for X-Men for me, I mean Magneto's good, but I love Sinister and Apocalypse. I love their genetic fucking.
Oh, if I was doing top 3 mutant villains, Magneto, Sinister, Apocalypse. It's like over the years, like I don't know, do we now officially have more good Magneto stories than we do have villain Magneto stories?
He's an anti-hero instead of really a villain. You know what I mean?
Because all those people that he blatantly murdered, like remember that was retcon. It wasn't what you thought you read.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's cool.
And something you and I have in common too, Cliff. We both like Scarlet. We love Scarlet Witch.
Yes, there you go.
Love Scarlet Witch.
I love Apocalypse.
I wanted to be a freaking mutant. I'm tired of this shit. Be a mutant.
Yeah.
Did you know that Apocalypse was a Louise Simonson creation?
Of course I did. I talked to her about it. I was
asshole. I love Wheezy. I cannot believe you've met her.
Her and her husband live 50 minutes from me. So
I love Walt Simonson.
I the last time I saw them in person was 2018.
They're so cute.
They are the cutest. They are so cute. It's insane.
They're a little power pack.
Yeah. Oh my God. So I walked up to her with my friend Clinton, and this was 2014, I want to say. And Clinton's like, you created one of my favorite characters. He's like, actually created 2 of my favorite characters. I love Archangel. I love Apocalypse. And Walt Simonson turns his head over. He's like, I created them too, you know. It was so funny. It was
Wheezy.
Great. Yeah. Although, wait, maybe Apocalypse is only hers.
Yes.
I think he was referring to Archangel. All right.
You have a question, Deuce?
Oh, well, I was late to the party, so
it's okay.
You probably already answered it. Okay. But I know you. What about your favorite DC characters? What do you got for heroes and villains on the DC side? I probably missed this question already.
Well, you missed my entire spiel on Superman.
Yeah, I can see you're wearing the shirt and you love the suits. I see.
Right. So, like, there was that, and then of course, so it's Superman, Wonder Woman. I really like Wally West because, like, he's my Flash, right? So, like, as far as the teams, we got Justice League, the new Teen Titans. I specify because I like that era. And of course, the Legion of Superheroes, which I liked almost every incarnation of Legion of Superheroes.
Right.
On the Marvel side, Spider-Man, of course, numero uno. In recent years, like I'm talking about the last 20 years, Captain America has grown on me, and that's because of Ed Brubaker and Chris Evans. I mean, so there we go, Cap. I've always had a love of Thor, so I guess that would be my top 3 over at Jeez. I'm glad Wonder Woman made it in there.
Right.
Yeah, here's one for you from Simi. Simi is asking, what Marvel character that isn't live action would you want to be live action? What Marvel character?
No, I got it. I gotta think. I gotta go through the Rolodex of who I want to
Good
see.
question, Simi.
No, this is a good one because it's actually making me think. Who have I not seen in live
Let's
action
go.
that I want to see
Tennessee.
in live action?
Memphis.
Oh, what character? I want to see Sinister live action.
We haven't gotten Sinister live action. That's true.
But this is not about me. This is about you.
You got a little bit of a background on Sinister from the New Mutants movie, which was meh.
True, but didn't actually give us live action Sinister.
Never actually saw him, but there was some background about it.
I gotta tell you, my gut answer is like cheating because I feel like we're going to get them soon, but I really want Wiccan and Hulkling. I really want them.
Yeah, they're good.
But I do feel like that's cheating because it's mostly clear that we're going
Young
to get them.
Avengers is coming.
So I would say the whole team Starjammers.
That'd be
Ooh,
fun.
that's fun.
Ooh,
See,
that
and
was-
we're almost there because we have one alternate universe binary.
Cliff,
Yep.
do you need number 28, Starhawk?
I actually have that.
Bastard, I have to.
And you want to know why I have that? Because
It's good.
when I became a fan of the Guardians of the Galaxy in the 90s, I started chasing down all the earlier appearances.
So, what Defenders books are you missing? I missed that. I saw you were talking about the Defenders 100. I know you were missing.
Well, I was
I
missing
just
the 100.
I just
That's
completed
one
my
more.
run.
I'm kind of missing. I'm missing most of 1 through 30.
Okay.
That's my biggest gap. And I have no new Defenders after 125. I have the introduction of the new Defenders and then nothing after that.
Oh, I have
Right.
a couple of 152.
So there's only 152 issues. Yeah.
Yeah, do
Yeah.
you need the final issue? I think I got a couple of them.
Ooh.
I can.
I
do
just
it.
finished my run. I just completed my Defenders run. When G-Man sent me number 24.
They mentioned
Number
this
24
earlier.
was the one I was looking for too. Fucking, that's so weird. I just
It's so hard to find. I don't know why. It's not even a key.
got 24. Like, and it was
Wow.
been so hard to find.
Sorry, lady.
Yeah,
it's
it's really hard to find. I don't know why.
I've had
Me
extra.
either. Fuck. That's weird.
All right, real
But I
quick.
mean, I found like the other weird one I had a hard time finding was number 6 for some reason, but I finally found one.
Cliff Big Line's asking, okay, if you had to cosplay a female character, who would it be?
Rogue.
Hey,
I mean,
hey. Easy
Yeah.
answer. Very quick. See that? I
Yeah.
love it.
No,
Right.
Okay.
let me tell you, I would put the little gray streaks on the side. I'd wear the freaking jacket. It wouldn't have to be a big gender bend or anything.
Bonnie
Yeah.
Raitt style. I feel like Rogue and Bonnie Raitt are the same.
Hold on, buddy. I'm coming.
G-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Here
so
we go.
weird. I can grab it.
Yes.
Let me go grab mine.
Four
4 years.
£4. £4 here.
Yeah, I found mine for like $4, but it was like it took forever to find it.
I don't know why. It's just a weird
Dennis,
one.
what is up, buddy? I'm glad to hear you're doing better. That's excellent, my man.
Now I'm like, I purposely have the first 50 issues up just to re-verify.
Do you have them? Do you have the first 50 issues of?
No. I
That's
pulled up a
tough.
window to see like which ones I have. So like I have 38. Let me go further back. All right,
Look at
definitely
that
don't
cover.
have
Look
30.
at that cover. Beautiful.
I do have, right. I know I have 28. Good for me. I have
It took me
26.
5 years to find this.
Yeah, it took me forever to find one too.
Okay, I've never laid eyes on number 24, so that's fun.
I hadn't either until a couple of weeks ago when I found mine. I'm like, holy fuck! I finally found it.
It's weird.
I mean,
Just go
I went to,
on
like-
Google. Just go on eBay worldwide, and you can find it piece of piss.
You don't understand. Like, it's different. Like it's a game. Like you're breaking the rules.
It is
if
a
you
game.
get it off
the
eBay.
hunt.
The
Oh,
hunt.
okay, see, I gotta be honest.
The hunt.
I don't feel it's an entire like. I don't care. Like I will try to find
Either,
something.
but
right?
with some things, I want to find it in the wild.
Well, and some things I want to find in a while because when I do, I said this earlier, when I do find them on eBay, usually it's far from the price I actually want, right?
Yeah.
And the price and the caliber rarely meet. Now, that's not to say it never happens. Once in a blue moon, I find something that I was looking for, great quality, the price is right, send it to me. Like, so some of my defenders did come from eBay. I was like, yeah. Carlito, thank you.
Carlito, buddy.
I'm gonna give you that's number 6. I think he's showing, or 8.
Yeah, 6. But that's Pence variant, that is.
But
that's like five quid.
So for me, I found amazing deals on eBay, but it's not because they're poorly labeled lots.
Yep,
and so
exactly.
You need to find people that don't know what that don't know what they have, and they're selling in lots, and it's piss poor labeling. So I would just say Comic Lot or Marvel Comics, and you can find some of the most insane deals. Like I found a Young Avengers 1 director's cut in a lot of like 10 different director's cut versions because they didn't mention it. They just said director's cut lot. And I got it for like $12 for that entire lot. So there's shit.
Right.
You just got to prey on the ignorance of others.
No, you just got to dig too on top of that.
Dig too.
That too.
It's more exciting when you can find it in the wild.
Yeah, I mean, I went to it's crazy. I went to 3 or 4 little small cons and even one decent sized one. And I'm talking
you can find good stuff.
Probably 60 plus dealers and nobody had a 24. It was ridiculous.
Well, yeah, I mean, I told you.
Not anymore. You got it now, bud, right?
No, I got it now, thanks to you, G-Man. But I mean, again, I searched and searched. And then I even had my buddies. I had T-Pain and I had Barbarian Kung Fu on the hunt for me, too.
Yeah, and they can find anything.
And then I talked to G-Man, and he's like, "Oh, I got you." And I'm like, "Dude, you're the man."
Damn,
G-Man. And you didn't ask me because I can find stuff easily here.
You could, but see, it's also like we were talking about. It's like about actually going places and trying to find it in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
That's really the fun. I mean, I can get stuff on eBay too all day.
I want to get into comics and showing stuff off and get into more in Cliff.
Well, let's ask your 2 questions to Cliff.
I want to get
first.
to the 2 questions real quick. Okay, Cliff. Sorry, I know I do this every show with new guests that come on the show. I hope to have you come back. I would love to have you.
Cliff, man. We need Cliff back.
You are fantastic. I love you.
Give us more, Cliff.
Okay.
More Cliff.
Do you have any inspirational thoughts or ideas for the community as a whole, Cliff?
Maybe we take everything too seriously. And no, I mean, I've been thinking about this. So I think it's fun to be passionate, and I was like me and Lady Fantastic. I'm like, how dare you talk about Rogue like that? Whatever. I take Rogue seriously, but I don't take that conversation seriously, right?
Right.
So yes, I just wish more people could just let go and have fun.
Yep.
Have that line between the crazy passion and then the stupid arguments, right?
Yes.
Because I feel like that line gets blurred. We're on freaking YouTube, we're hanging out, we're having a good time.
Yeah.
We're talking comic book and movie news and bullshit. Let that be a thing. There's plenty of other places where you can go and be a dick. So
yeah, like your job on 9 to 5.
Right, exactly. But no, I do wish some people would take some things. I don't know. It's funny, right?
Get over yourself.
I wish we had the really good about none of our opinions matter. I don't think our opinions matter.
To the general masses, anyway. So, again, back to the question. Do you have any inspirational thoughts or ideas for the community as a whole?
My inspirational thought is everyone just take it easy. There you go. I don't feel like I'm saying anything grand, but I do think it's an inspirational thought. We don't have to take it all so seriously.
I know.
There you go. Okay.
Calm down.
So back to kind of the same thing, but don't think corporate, please, because this is not a corporate question. What does thinking outside the box mean to you?
Oh my God, that's easy. Just have a brain and do something different.
Yeah.
I was about to say, Cliff is outside the box.
just do it. Like, I heard, like the easiest thing you could do for outside the box is like, well, everyone is doing this. I like, let me go do my own thing over here, you know, and like that's just easy. But like if you're like dead set on a thinking the outside the box mentality, then you know you got to be old school. You got to create the thing that's in the vacuum that you want, you know. And I feel like that's the best philosophy people have had ever. Go be the thing you want to see in the world, because then you get to be the thing, which is awesome. I mean, and other people get to be the thing, and you can enjoy it.
Nice, Cliff.
Yeah, be like
Bravo.
genuine.
Bravo.
We're
I
authentic.
think this is going to sound crazy, and because later in life I fall in love with Dolly Parton, but I feel like Dolly Parton is a prime example
She's a
of
genius.
someone who went out to go be the thing,
Yep.
and then got to enjoy other people being the thing too.
Yep.
Thank you, Big Lion. Thank you. Appreciate that. What was it? Sassy Cliff. We all
Make it
love.
less of me. How are we going to get less sassy, Cliff? Maybe if I mellow out, if I find a man, I'm going to be less sassy. That's going to be terrible.
No.
Unless I find a man that enjoys doing this shit with me, then you're all in trouble.
I hope you do. You deserve
So-
nothing less.
What happened? Here we go. So, Cliff, is there some books you want to show or talk about, or
I
something
got
that
so
means
many
something to
books
you?
to talk about.
Well, please,
You know,
please.
How about this Mike? Oh my God, Mark McKenna,
Okay,
Human Torch that he drew for me.
That's fun.
very nice. Who did that? Mark McKenna.
Mark
Yeah.
McKenna, yeah.
Okay, cool.
This was at Albany Comic Con a few years ago. The same con, Paul Abrams.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
Well,
And then 2010, before Terrificon became Terrificon, and it was at the ice rink, I got this from Tom Rainey.
Oh, I like
That's
that.
cool.
I like that. It's Vision, isn't it?
Oh yeah, of course it's Vision.
Yeah, it's Vision. Yeah, got to bring it a little closer. Sorry, Cliff. There you go. Yeah, beautiful.
Young Vision at that.
And
Very
then from Riley Brown in 2011 at Wizard World.
Very cool.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah, like
that's sick.
that.
I love him. And then, oh my God, I don't know who did this. You know what? I'm going to just do a pass if I don't remember who it is. But also Wizard World in 2011 from Phil Jimenez.
Oh,
holy
Oh,
shit!
nice.
I fucking love that fucking.
that's gorgeous.
And like
Monica
I
is
sat
so
up
cool.
all night. I sat up all night with my teenage sidekick Benny. And by the way, this is like an ongoing joke that I've had teenage sidekicks, but I really have. So it's like me, Benny, one of my best friends, Dave, and one other dude. Oh my God, I can't remember who the other person was with us. Shame on me. But anyhow, 2011, I can't remember who went with us. Anyhow, oh no, Vinny. I think Vinny went with us, and maybe Graham. All right. So anyhow, so that was a big joke. But we are like brainstorming. We're gonna get in there. We got VIP passes. We will be the first people at Phil's table. And like, what are we gonna get? And I was like, I want something that's gonna like challenge Phil. I want something that's like exciting.
Right.
I'm like,
Right.
who has he not drawn? And I'm like on my laptop and stuff trying to.
Yep.
figure it out. And I was like, that's it. It's gonna be Monica Rambeau. That is it. And then and he pulls out his phone. He starts looking up pictures of Monica, and he just went to town. And I was like, oh,
Fucking love Monica Rambeau.
I love it. Love it. And then this one is from Christian St. Pierre, also 2011.
Ooh,
Ooh,
Nice.
that's beautiful.
Warm. Hey, girl.
like that.
So it's really funny.
Yep.
He always gives Storm some good hair, and he gives all of his women's good hair.
Good hair.
After I had this crazy hair conversation with Phil Jimenez earlier the same year,
Yep.
and then I don't think Phil remembers that conversation, but Phil does remember. He goes, my fans focus on the most interesting thing. I was like, dude, on your PBS special, you mentioned the hair. I was like, that episode of In the Life that was focused on you bring up the hair. And he's like, wow, Cliff, you're like the only person thinking about that. I was like, damn straight I am.
Oh, very cool.
Love it.
What does it say?
It's clobbering
It's
time.
clobbering time.
It is. It does say that. That's nice. Very nice.
And then
Look at that, Monty. Some Marvel love.
Yes, I see that.
yes, the Marvel love. And if we wanna-
He's loving it.
if we want to keep going with the Marvel love, oh my God, when did I get this back? I got this back just before the new year.
Oh,
Hey, ladies,
that's-
DNA.
cool.
That's
Nice.
right.
Nakayama is super responsive on his IG.
Yeah.
He's really nice.
And
He's a
then
really
this,
nice guy. I got to meet him.
That's
I got
awesome.
what is it? This is, oh my God, I forgot the name.
It's on the slab.
His name's Superman.
This is the Miko Sian. I got the mystery box. And of course,
yeah.
I got Superman, which is wonderful because I was like, well, this is a mystery box. And I'm like, this is awesome. I actually got Superman
Yeah,
out of
that's
the mystery
beautiful.
box.
You have a lot of slabs too, right?
I'm getting there. And then, of course, because I do love me some Superman. This one's signed by Brett Breeding. This issue, he only worked on the cover.
Okay.
Well, I love that signature placement though. The silver on top of the.
I
Superman.
mean,
It's
and
great.
he's so good. I saw him at Terrificon a couple of years ago, and I was so upset because my focus for going to that show wasn't stuff at the show, and like so he was there, and he's sitting right next to Dan Jurgens, and there's so much stuff I wanted to talk to them about and have them sign, and I felt so stupid. And of course, because they were there, anyone who did have Superman stuff involving the two of them jacked the price up. And I'm like, I am not spending this money. I'm like, this is ridiculous. So it became one of those situations that I hate where I'm like, I'm going to have to like, figure this out, like to see them another time and hope for the best.
Yeah.
And then of course,
Oh,
Shazam.
Very nice.
and by the way, when I won this on Whatnot, I have forgotten that I actually picked up a regular unslabbed physical copy.
Uncle
Dusty-
Roman's in the house.
Hey, Grind. Y'all know
But is he away?
Dusty Brick Brown calls Shazam Shazam.
You Shazam. Yes, he does. One of his
Dino.
favorites.
This was another win I had over Whatnot.
Nice.
Yeah, and I couldn't resist. It was a 9.2 Captain America and the Falcon. And I got it for like $30. I was like, this is like the most awesome win.
Yeah, that's a fee for just having it slabbed.
Like, right. Getting
Yep.
it slabbed is like $25 in itself, much less the shipping. And then this last one, I just got back after the new year, only a few weeks ago, and I sent this in to be signed by Jim Lee and Scott Williams.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you
And
go.
this is for my personal collection. I also had it pressed and clean because I pulled it. The room behind me is my boiler room. I pulled this out of the boiler room. I mean,
Wow.
I purchased this. What year? 1991. Like I purchased this when I was a kid. What year was this? 92.
93.
So like I
92.
got this off the rack at the flea market because I didn't have an LCS yet. I had to do it at the flea market, but I got my comic books from every week, right? So this is that same comic. So I feel pretty good about a 9.4
That's
for a
awesome,
comic that's
yeah.
been with me for
I
30
would
something
be too.
years.
Yeah,
That's
Steve
fantastic.
Whiting hooked me up with a slab of the first Omega Red. I had that run, but having a slab of it, just like G-Man gave me an awesome slab of New Mutants 25. It's just like beautiful Bill Sienkiewicz.
Yep.
But like to have it slabbed, it's like
This Frank Cabbage.
I love Sienkiewicz so much. He's my dad.
So I've got a bunch of his stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go next here. Jeff, I know you got some exciting stuff.
Well, yeah. Well, first things first. I got something from Unruly. So
No, that's
He's
neat.
wild, isn't he?
Yeah, Unruly is the man.
Oh shit!
yeah, Unruly's thing. I actually got Vampies on here. So
Oh my
Wow.
god. Bring it up
Is
a
that
little closer,
Vampy?
buddy.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Damn,
Very
Original.
nice.
What else? What else would it be?
Damn.
Yeah. What else would it be?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Fair, fine. I
Would
get
he
it.
Beautiful.
accept something else? Would he?
yeah, it's
All right,
actually
Jeff.
it's actually panels from Vengeance of Vampirella issue
That's
9,
beautiful.
and it's actually battle scene, so that's kind of cool.
I
Very,
like
very
the villain, man.
He's got the gloves on for this. He's not playing.
So
Yes,
what was
yeah,
it like?
I
What was it
noticed
like?
that.
What was it like meeting Unruly?
Meeting
I-
Lane, yeah,
Huh?
it was great. It was
I
great.
bet. That was
It was
awesome.
fun.
You guys looked happy, like you guys had like
Yeah.
a great
And
time.
then
I was jealous.
while everybody's seeing, I met Her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did you get the redhead? Come on.
Yeah, I got the redhead too. It's
Let me see the redhead.
the
You're
pictures
showing
are up.
Yampy. I know that. I want to see Red Sonja.
Yeah. She's a tiny little thing though. She's only
Yeah.
5 foot.
Oh my goodness.
She's only 5 foot. She's tiny.
Little
See the
Pokemon.
redhead.
Big things come in small packages.
I know.
See, this is
If
why
I'm
I'm
lucky,
waiting
they
till
do.
long after the box of brief time.
Hold on, I'm doing it now.
Roman, I still apologize for that.
Yes. No fitting circumstance. Big time. He's
Oh,
awesome.
here he is. Look at him.
Awesome dude. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Okay, show it.
I'm doing it now right now. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. Jesus.
There it is. Martin's got it.
Martin got it.
Yep,
Martin
he's
got
got
it.
up. I'm sure.
He is
Looking at
Oh
it.
yeah, Brian did that for me.
was
Cut
awesome.
the background out of it and put the
Weird.
Red Sonja background on it.
I sent you a text that said, I think I need to protect you.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
Looks like Red Sonja is a fighting a giant.
Yeah, she looks awesome. That was
Well, yeah, there's another one where she's slicing my head off.
yeah.
Pretty funny. Oh yeah, that one.
There it is.
There's the
That one was
What?
unruly. With
What?
his mouth open. Like what?
What?
Yeah, he's like, holy shit.
Yeah, he's getting old hickey.
That's why Jeff's walking funny.
yeah.
Like you paid for
No,
more than an autograph.
We
Hey,
redid that though. We reshot it, and then we're messing with me and Brian are messing with the reshoot. So there's something fun coming with that one, but
Cool.
yeah,
Yeah, 2 words,
That's
special
part
ending.
from the show.
huh? Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff to
Go
show.
ahead, buddy. Please.
And then
So you were at,
ending.
what con were you at last weekend?
yeah, MegaCon. And then I had Jay Lee sign this one from VV. VV got me this, and I had Jay Lee actually sign it. It was a Jay Lee cover. So
So you never seen you did. So you did see my Scarlet Witch cover I was talking about.
I saw it. It's just the line was
That cover,
ridiculous. I wasn't gonna stand there for 2 hours waiting in line.
Can't find it.
I know that. I wasn't gonna stand
can't
2
find it.
hours though. It was like
No one's
every day. It was almost like 2 hours.
Yeah,
So-
Cliff. There's a Scarlet Witch cover with I think it's Art. Jim
Yeah,
did
and
the
then I
cover
picked
of it.
this up since
Oh,
Sean picked it up.
That's gorgeous.
Since Sean picked this up.
Nice. I like the head in their back.
Yeah, and then I met a Japanese artist that I really enjoy his work.
Oh, that's
that.
pretty. I like that.
Oh wow.
Hold on. That and he did a sketch for me.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
That's slick.
Yeah, that's a quick sketch too. He was quick.
Wow, very nice.
Yeah, but his art style is almost like his art style. This is what his art style is.
Why is Lady Fantastic's comments multiplied by like 10?
I don't
Because
know.
you-
It's not my
We're
fault.
Because
doing
it's
a
being posted on
multi-
everybody's channel. That's why it's all
Yeah.
interlinked. We're linking up to 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 other channels are streaming at the same time.
I
Yeah.
blame Splash Page. It's his fault.
So yeah.
Wow, that's pretty.
Yeah, so that's his art style. So one of the Instagram friends mentioned him, so I went to go check him out, and I'm like, I really like his art. So I picked up his art book.
Nice work.
That was mostly it, and then all
What
the
was his
pictures.
name, Jeff? What was his name?
Gato, Godtail,
Nice work. I like it. I like it.
straight from Japan too. He even told me that was his first time being at MegaCon in Florida in general. So, but he did some amazing covers though. I saw some of the covers that he did. He did some really great ones.
Right. Nice. Very nice.
And then I picked up a bunch of other stuff, but for like a VV, I tried to get yours. Those lines were ridiculous.
No, I got my Scarlet Witch. Have you seen it, Cliff?
What's
that
that?
cover? It's
Art Germ Scarlet Witch.
Oh yeah, I have.
I can't find
Okay,
it.
I'm sorry. I feel like such an ass, but I'm like I already have an Archer and Scarlet Witch cover, and I like mine better. Like, I'm like the
Yeah.
one I have. I was like, I don't need to go chase that $80 book down. I was like,
No,
mine is
it's ridiculous
perfectly
now.
lovely.
All of a sudden, like what?
That's what I'm saying. With the line was even more ridiculous. You should have seen that line. I'm like, me, Unruly, Brian all walk past that line. We're going every day, and then we're like, "Is that just for the exclusive?" Like,
Wow.
And then all the guys in the yellow, yeah, that's just for the exclusive. I'm like, dude, I'm not waiting there because if we got, I would rather go do stuff in the con.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, if I know that it is an absolute complete, well, I get A, it's an absolute banger, or B, I just really want it because I love the character that much.
Yeah, I knew he did. That's why I'm like, I said maybe on maybe on Sunday if I go, maybe the line gonna be smaller.
Still the same.
Yep, it wasn't.
Well, then I'll find it months from now when it's a lot cheaper, so that's okay.
Robert, did you get it from where I showed you?
No, it wasn't there. I went to try
Well,
to
the
get
one
it.
for well, $24 one.
Couldn't get it. Nope. Next. Who's next? Martin?
I just wanted to know if Cliff knew anything about Dennis the Menace.
Oh, I do.
The one from 1951.
I mean, well, I'm looking at no, but in general, Dennis the Menace, yes.
Because total different one. Dennis the Menace, different one. This was Dennis the Menace originally. This one with dark hair. He come out in 1951, and he was in the Beano comic, and that's the UK.
Yeah, keep your hands on that. Get that in my log.
And then we got Dennis the Menace later.
Yeah, there's Dennis the Menace.
Yeah, it's a different little boy. Totally different.
Charlton did Dennis the Menace in the 70s, and then Marvel did Dennis the Menace in the 80s. In terms of publishing.
How you doing, Roman?
Figures.
I'm doing fine. How you doing?
Are you excited for the Super Bowl?
What? I can't. The other thing I picked up, I can't show on stream, so I'm gonna have to show you guys after stream.
Okay. Go ahead, Martin. Was there something else?
No, just putting up thumbs to seeing stuff afterwards.
Okay.
The X-rated stuff.
All right.
Hopefully, it's nothing like the comic that lady showed.
Blow your whole wad.
No, it's nothing like that.
I'll just show a couple of things. I'm gonna jump off here in a couple of minutes because I got a Mario Kart date with a friend.
Yeah.
Just nobody. It's with JD Raging Cajuns.
Oh, cool.
He's gonna kick my ass probably. Picked up.
Oh yeah.
It's a 6th print, but it's really funny. Robert Crumb, but he said R-Com right here. They Snatch Comics, and I got the very first rip-off comics #1.
Nice.
1977, first print. Dope and Dan, Freak Brothers. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Nice.
And then I got in this beautiful 10 center. This is not usually my wheel.
Well, you mentioned Mario, so I had to show you. To make you laugh.
I do like Mario. It's a me. Gangbusters. 1958.
Very nice.
Old DC.
There we go.
Almost Monty quality.
Yeah.
That is got a time bomb on his head.
Yeah, well, it's a propane tank, right? No, it is a time bomb. So, great Scott, there goes Detective Bartlow, blah, blah, blah. All right. And the final thing, this was a gift from Unruly Simeon. X-Men 30.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice. Very nice, lady.
Yeah. So, anyways, thanks for having me on. And Cliff.
Absolutely.
I'm so awesome.
Here.
I'm so glad that you that I've gotten to like meet you and shit. You crack me up, brother, and you're just an awesome
You're
person.
at Heroes.
And
both of you guys at Heroes. I'm coming to.
Yeah.
We're all coming to Heroes.
We got to do Heroes, and Cliff, we got to do some erotic reading together because that's gonna be.
Yo, how about Mike just did the erotic reading this afternoon? And
No, but it's not erotic enough. Do you think we should do it though? Because
we should definitely do it. I would love Draft to like do the art, so like the art is rolling while we're talking.
Should we talk to him?
That's like my dream.
Let's talk to him. I
started the conversation on night 1. I hit him up in DMs. I was like, "You share the NSFW folder with me now, Mister."
Add me to the talk, because then we could. All right, I'm gonna get out of here.
Phil is telling you with a French accent. Read it with a French accent.
In Helper's Hollow, a new evil is about to be unleashed. Thank you.
Let me see. Hold on. Let's see.
All right. So, lady.
Yeah.
You got anything going on? You go ahead and tell the people.
No, dude. I don't have a very organized social life or anything that's outside of work.
Well,
I have very little order.
Thank you.
You can find Lady Fantastic appearing all over the YouTubes.
Yeah, you'll find my trail smattered everywhere, smeared everywhere. Polluted this place. All right.
Thank you, Larry. Thank you
so much.
Bye, lady.
Bye, boys.
Bye, lady.
Bye, gentlemen.
See you, lady.
Bye.
Bye.
Monty's right though. Here, the only time Roman gets a really good sleep is when he's on the
YouTube. Last week he was out for the count.
I woke up last week. My clock said 5:48. After
anything
the show.
new
So
this week, Roman?
I don't know when y'all stopped the show, but I looked down at my computer and it said 5:48. That was 4:48 your time. So I don't know what time you stopped the show, G-Man. I said, damn, let me just close my eyes for 1 second here. And I said, it was 5:48. I looked at the show and stopped. You know what I did? Closed my eyes right back here at the computer. Another hour. I woke up at 6:48.
Oh, my
it wasn't you moving now. The Blu-ray.
You were solid for bars, but
Roman, do you have anything new that came in, buddy? It's your time.
Yeah. Hey, look, I usually don't show my LCS books, but I'm so proud of my LCS books. My subscriptions, 1 month of subscriptions. I'm so proud of this.
Well, look at Roman.
It was only like 6 books for 1 month. My only independent, Rogue Sun.
Nice.
You know I'm on my Daredevil titles.
Yep.
So that's Daredevil, Black Armor.
Very nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Like that.
I'm scared to open this one up. Daredevil issue 5 from the
nice.
Nice. This is everything that I hadn't been to my LCS in a month.
Okay.
See, this is everything. It's like $30. Titans Beast World. So I'm way behind on that. I can see.
Okay.
That's 5. Into Dr. Hate.
Dr. Hate, is that what that said?
Yep.
Interesting
or massively disappointing? You decide when you read it.
Oh, was it disappointing? Was it really?
It was disappointing for me.
Bummer.
I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt Curtis.
Okay.
They came out every week, so I didn't go to the LCS for the whole month. So here is 6, the Final Evolution.
It's not a whole month yet. Even a whole last month.
And here's 7.
John.
Titans. Well, this is regular Titans.
Okay.
But it's tying into the Beast World.
Okay. I like that cover, especially the squid.
Yeah, they got Batman looking.
Yeah.
That mouth reminds me of Stranger Things.
And then I guess it was the book of the week.
Oh yeah. That's still
fucked
up for freaking $90.
Get a hold of that book. It's insane. That is insane.
It's sold out everywhere. It's sold out everywhere.
Just like this one. Just like the same Spider-Man one. The next one is the next one is the X-Men. Next one's gonna be the X-Men. Whoops.
Yeah.
Next one's gonna be the X-Men book. And then the X-Men book's gonna hit.
Other book of the week, I wasn't subscribed to it. I went ahead and bought one so I could read it. It was pre-ordered over 250,000 copies.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
One copy of that, but it was the. I'm trying to remember who it is. It's the black cover.
Lightfeld.
All right, that's the LCS stuff. That's just the. This is number 4 out of 12. These I'm on the hunt. It's gonna be impossible to find them, but I'm gonna find all 12 or something like that. This is Battle of the Planets, issue 10.
Oh yeah.
It's a newsstand.
Nice.
So when they did the newsstands then, they were only 5% of the sales.
Sure.
So I got 4. I got issue like 6, 10, 11, and 12. So I got 4 of the newsstands for the 12 issue run. X-Men. People were looking for this book. I found one because they were talking about it. I went out and looked and found one. X-Men. What issue is this? 205. The second print variant.
Ooh,
It's the first appearance of Hope Summers.
I like that.
That's the second
Baby
print.
Hope. Baby Hope.
Yeah.
That's the second appearance of Hope Summers, and I love the Storm cover. I got 3 of these, so I'm in love with the character Blind Spot. He's like Daredevil's sidekick. This
Right.
is his first appearance.
Okay.
And Marvel Point 1, that's the A cover. See Daredevil there. I bought like 3 of them, so I got to
Nice.
get them out the way. This is the 1 for 10 for Blind Spot's first appearance. They got 4 covers of this Marvel Point 1. I got most of them, and I think I got at least 3 copies of all of them. And that's another cover for Blind Spot's first appearance.
See,
And that one is another one where Hyperion is Vision, and it's a whole another host of characters.
Okay.
I got like 3 copies of that already. Daredevil, the Soul run with a Blind Spot. This is my 3rd copy of number 1, the second print, and that's Blind Spot.
Wow.
For those who don't know, he's big with Muse. They
Right.
get ready to do the Reborn. If they use Muse or not, they can do Muse. They can do without Blind Spot, but he was really big with Muse. He thought he could beat him by himself. You know what happens when sidekicks are going to take on a supervillain by themselves. This is the second print. 596, some more of the Soul run. I'm trying to fill in spots.
Yeah, I'm doing the same.
602, Blind Spot on the cover by itself. I got like 5, 6 copies of this one. Here's 602, the Deadpool variant for Daredevil.
Nice. Yeah, you've been busy.
We got 611. I had to buy this. It's the second print. It's the second print for 611. Stilt Man.
Well, Roman's showing off for last weekend this week.
I got 2 of these. This is the second print for the Death of Daredevil. It wraps around.
Oh, okay.
There's a heartbeat going around. I got 2 of these in mint condition. I love black covers.
Yep.
So I got 2 of those. That's second print. Finally got this book, Secret Wars, book 2 out of 5. The Lotto cover.
Ooh, I like that.
First appearance of Quake from the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So I got that because this was a deal. I got this dirt cheap. It was a 3-book deal. Somebody was trying to sell me this for $54. I got this book right here, the foil cover of Blade for $17.
Nice.
With that package there, you keep looking, you'll find something you want cheaper.
Yep. Cool, buddy.
It was just between $54 or $17 what they wanted for this. It's the foil cover stuff.
Gotcha.
And I'm trying to get all my Gambit stuff out the way. And that's another Gambit cover I want.
That's pretty.
Nice.
Nice.
Virgin variant. Speaking of Ultimate X-Men, number 1.
Sweet.
And that's the newsstand.
Yeah, you've been busy.
This is everything that came in the mail last week. I said everything's down there in the mailbox. Now I got another mailbox down there full now, not right now.
Like I said,
almost
showing
done
off
with
for
this.
last week and this week.
Yeah, I already started on the stack for next show. I'm almost done with this run. So I need this is like the last of the big books. First appearance.
Yeah, I'm working on that too.
Ant-Man. It was like in a dollar box. It's a 1 in 50 of Megatron. Well, I don't collect them, but 1 in 50 of Megatron I'm gonna take. I love my crossovers.
Oh yeah.
Because they not gonna really do these again ever. So Supreme versus Gladiator. And it was packed in with this. Ragman, number 1. First appearance of the Ragman.
Got that. Yep. I have a couple copies of that. Excellent.
First appearance of the Ragman. A McGinnis Daredevil variant. That's a McGinnis, and they had Bullseye on it, so you know I had to buy. I actually don't like the cover; it's kind of weak, but it was got Bullseye on Daredevil. Anybody guess the artist?
Peach Momoko?
1997.
Oh,
The book
no.
is Kabuki. I love Kabuki. It's like my image version of Electra, sometimes darker.
It's pretty.
Steranko.
Very, very pretty.
1997, Steranko.
That's Steranko?
That's
Bill Steranko?
What?
That's Steranko.
Old man Steranko did this?
Oh my
In
goodness.
1997.
He does love the female form, so I gotta give it to him.
If I get it press, I'm thinking about getting this press. I got that one little indent right there. My man got a 9.4, and he got the same book signed by Steranko.
Nice.
He got a 9.4, and his was signed at a whatever. I could get this press. I don't think I'll ever run into Steranko, get too close to him again. But this is attempting to get graded, get it pressed and graded. Second copy of this, I got the second print too. That's Miles Morales' version of the Sinister Six.
Yep.
So just in case they bring all of his.
Is that? Oh my god, I can't remember. Is that Evil Miles or is that his uncle in that suit?
That's his uncle. So that's
It's
the
his
character
uncle, yeah.
Donald Glover played.
Yep.
Right here, the Iron Spider.
Yep.
Or whatever. What do you call it? He's still a
I was
problem.
trying to remember since
You got Spot over here. You got the female Electra, Junior Sandman. I forgot who she was. Then you got that Goblin up there in the corner, and I forgot who this Goblin was too. But that's Miles Morales' Sinister Six. Almost done. 3 books left.
Oh, good.
I was at the LCS yesterday picking up the new books. They had this there. How you not gonna get the first cover appearance?
Nice.
So I guess they, as soon as I walk in the store, they just, the back issue man. The back issue man. His name is Matt. I call him Money Making Matt. He's always making money for the store.
Right.
I walk in the store. He just basically robbed me and made me buy this book.
There you go.
There you go.
He had a 266, a 300, ASM 300. They waiting on. I gotta get what's the name, the number, White Gloves, the number, because that Avengers #1 is just sitting up there on the wall, raw, smiling at everybody. Nobody's bought it yet. They say
there's too many life fails.
They take the difference on the. They take the difference. What did they say? They pay for the shipping, I guess. That's what it is. They pay for
I really would be happy with 2 number 1s.
Hey, they take the shit there. You can call up there and do some FaceTime with them. They'll do it with you. Ask for Matt or Curtis. So the last book, they thought I wanted the 9.8 of this book. I said, no, I wanted the 7.0. Yep. I don't have a 7.0. The man forgot what books he had up on the thing. I said, give me the 7.0. I don't have a 7.0. I got a 9.6. I don't want to pay $800 for this book. I want the 7.0. Say $250.
Wow.
Good book. Love that book.
And I was going to do it on air on here if we had time. But I got to crack this.
Ooh.
Mark Jewelers.
Wow.
So $250.
Wow.
$250 for a 7.0, 129 Mark Jeweler.
He has to make sure it's a Mark Jewelers though.
Hey, I got my, wait a minute, watch this. I got my equipment right here.
You got your heat gun, right?
I might start. Don't
do it. Run the
Go ahead and start showing. Hey, and if it ain't, we all gonna see right now.
Run the code.
You need to do it right now?
Blow him up. Blow him up.
Run the code first before you do that.
He's not listening. He's
popping a slab.
Live on air, slab popping. Don't get the book.
That's how I do it.
I'm gonna be very ticked off if it's not a Mark Jewelers, and this is gonna prove a lot of stuff to a lot of people right here.
Uh-oh.
I mean, they got 2 lawsuits going. All it's gonna prove is those lawsuits are valid.
Yeah, and they're gonna have one more.
I knew about the couple thing beforehand. So
make money on that book. It better be what it is.
Oh yeah, it should definitely be what it is. But
what's
still,
the screwdriver?
Ooh, watch that screwdriver on the book.
Yeah,
You got the book.
I love how fearless Roman is. Just fearless.
Well, you
Watch
know
the book,
I
Roman.
like to be.
The scissors.
I got a box here, Mark
This is a
Julius.
man
I like to
who
be able
clearly
if I
has a
have to sell.
pension, because I know no one else like this.
I got a box here, and if I happen to want to sell one, I want to be able to say, "Hey, Cliff, I got a Mark Julius here. You can see it, and I can open it and show you." Now, if it ain't what it is. Then
My ass is trembling in anticipation right now. You have no idea. I'm sitting here like, whoa.
Yeah, we all are. We want to know.
Well, hey, everybody come back next week so y'all can see the first Gambit get opened up. Mark Julius.
All right. Cool. You heard
Actually,
that, everybody.
it's here already, but I'm not opening it up to next week.
It gives us something to come back to.
I'm just dying to see
This is the scary part.
I am too.
Yeah, now we're all dying to see.
This is the scary part, trying to cut it open. I'm more scared of that than opening up the. You don't want to clip the book.
Yeah, that we told you to be careful. Don't clip that book. No insert.
Oh God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Damn.
There it
There
is.
it is.
There it is.
Yay!
good.
Here's a Mark Julius.
Awesome.
So I guess he'll submit that for the re-slab now.
Now I'm gonna put it like I got your favorite. I got two of these. This one clip. So I'm gonna put mine in. That's a Mark Julius.
Wow.
So and it has the star stamp on it to let you know it was stowed on the base. But I'm putting all of my special books now in comic capsule.
There you go.
And this one I'll get it pressed and cleaned again and stick it into the comic capsule. Got a little scuffage. I've seen it already. Right.
You
there.
sure it's not from that screwdriver?
That was at the bottom. I seen before they opened up. I've seen the, maybe that's why it's a 7.
Boxing, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm happy with the book. It's a Mark Julius. And it's my second or third copy of 129. Bam. There you go. There's me for the day.
Nice.
See you next week with another opening.
See you next week with Gambit's first appearance.
Yes.
Gambit's
Gambit's Love it.
So Cliff's got to tune in for that one to make
Thank
to
you.
see if it is.
66 or an annual.
Who's next?
I'll go. I got a stack here.
Nobody can top War of Romans.
Okay.
You're talking about Monty, bro. He's always got stuff, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm messing.
Now, I don't know what a lot of these are. So these are in honor of Cliff here. I'm showing the DC. These haven't been bagged and boarded yet. But these are some of the ones maybe y'all can help me out with. So they're just some that I picked up in collections. And this is the Claw.
Oh, here it comes. Drum roll.
Number 4. I don't know if they're good or not. So the Claw number 4.
Interesting.
I don't know that one.
Stalker number 4.
Oh, Stalker.
Stalker was a fun little comic for a minute.
Yeah, it was.
Unexpected number 153.
Here's our books.
Okay, just ship that to me. It's okay.
Yeah,
just
ship that
it
one
up
to me. You can just ship that one to me. There you go.
We got Ghost,
Dip, bro.
Ghost number 27.
Dibs.
Oh, dibs. Yep.
I'm not saying
You're
that.
killing Ian now.
We know it ain't coming to nobody.
And Coverless Hawkman.
Oh my.
Yeah, some of these are kind of rough. And
If it was coverless, it probably was not sold.
here we go one. And I don't know who put this. This is Jack Kirby created characters. JLA number 183.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I love that. I have that. New Gods and Dark Side.
JLA George Perez number 192.
Yep.
Bring a little closer, Roman.
One of my favorites.
Not sorry, Monty.
Monty.
Yeah, I did say.
He called you Roman. Yeah, you should.
Sorry.
JLA number 187.
Nice.
That'd probably be better if
That's
I do
cool
it that
cover.
way.
There you go.
JLA number 108.
Very nice. Very nice with the Freedom Fighters.
JLA 200.
Yes. Classic.
That is a Terry Austin, it says. Action Comics number 514.
Very nice. Airwave and the Atom.
Superman number 244.
Very nice.
Superman number 243.
And Monty doesn't.
Oh,
like DC.
classic Kiss cover.
What's that?
I said, and you don't like DC, and you got a bunch.
I
of it.
don't. These are just some that come in a collection that I ended up having to buy all. DC Special number 19.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, those are cool.
yeah, those are.
Superman Super Team Family
Super Team Family. Oh,
number 2.
number 2.
Nice. The giant size too.
World's
Oh,
Finest.
Nice.
World's Finest number 222.
Oh, with the Super Sons.
Nice. See, Monty, he knows it. He knows them.
Spectre number, which is Venture Comics number 440.
Very
Oh.
nice.
That's a cool one. Love Spectre.
Sweet.
Metal Men number 43.
Very nice. They're better
All right.
chemo. Very nice.
Superman number, what is that? 348.
Yep. Great. I have that too.
Superman number Reign of the Superman number 78. This is a nerd one, looks like.
That's that one I grabbed right off the rack. You know what's
Doomsday.
funny? That Superman 438 was one of the comics that came out of my package of Mile High Comics.
Reign of Superman, Adventures of Superman. I don't know which one it is. 501.
Yeah, it's Adventures 501. Second Connor Kent, Connell, whatever we're calling him. Yes.
Man. Superman Back for Good number 82. This is a kind of a full cover or something.
Yep. Foil. Very nice.
It's like foil and a boss.
Detective Comics here. Detective Comics 500.
Excellent.
Okay, Superman Family number 170.
Great.
Super Team Family number 1.
Damn, that's hot. Oh, first issue. I think mine literally fell apart a few years ago.
Like I said, I don't know what these are. Robin number 1.
Nice.
Looks like a newer one. Ghost. I can't see what number. It's got the original 50-cent price tag on it.
Oh yeah, that's a great cover.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yes.
This is a little ragtag, but it's a DC special number. I don't know what number. It's kind of tore up a little. So
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
it's seen its better days. Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Superman Family number 166.
Yes. Oh, they're all Superman stories.
Yep.
Lois Lane number 132.
All right. Hey, another Kiss cover I wasn't anticipating.
Superman number 18. This has got, it's a 100-page giant, so I don't know how this is going to be. It's not 18 like I was.
That's DC
What time?
100-page Giant.
Giant.
Spectacular number 18. So there was multiple super spectaculars. It's 18 in that series.
Okay,
I
then we got
Awesome, buddy. Awesome.
then we got number, I don't know what number this is. I think number 15.
Yeah. Right. See, that's the same series. Yes.
Then we got another Superboy in a 100-page giant.
Yep.
Like I said, all these are going in bags. Some of them are. These are the ones that are kind of dilapidated. Here's another one.
Oh, Detective Comics, 100 pages. Oh.
Then we got, man alive. Number JLA number 179.
Yes. Very nice. Bringing Firestorm on.
Unexpected number 152.
Ooh.
Dibs.
Commandy number 21.
Ooh,
Last one on
Nice.
Earth. Nice.
This is
Very
Jack
good.
Kirby, isn't it?
Kirby, yes, it is.
that's Kirby. Yeah.
Commandy number 44.
Beautiful.
Commandy number 20.
Damn.
There you
Dude,
go.
that's a
There's
little
a
bit of
lot
your
of them.
jackpot right there.
Commandy number 19.
Excellent. I just got that issue.
Nice.
Commandy number 16.
You got a whole bunch of those. Damn.
Yeah, these were all filed back, and I found these just the other day, and I've been trying to dig out all my DC. Commandy.
I'm going.
All right, buddy.
All right. I'll see you later.
bud.
Take care.
Later.
Anything you want to
Yeah.
say?
All right,
Anything
Jeff.
you want to say really quick?
Nothing much, but there's gonna be stuff coming soon. So I'm gonna be working on a bunch of Vampy stuff for sure. Because so there's gonna be a bunch of that stuff coming. So and probably a Frazetta museum video coming, depending on how I feel tomorrow. I might film tomorrow. So
Okay, cool.
gotta go do. Yep. I'll check you guys later.
All right, Jeff. Thank you, buddy. See you next
See
time.
ya.
Well, Jeff.
Bye. Thanks, Jeff.
Commandy number 11.
You got a gang of those.
Commandy number 10.
Jeff's leaving before I even get to show a book.
Commandy
Look,
number
Oh, you haven't shown anything
14.
yet?
I had something I wanted to show him, but he left already.
Number 14.
Okay.
Book I just got.
Commandy
Hope you'll catch 'em
number
Yep.
7. I kind of like that cover.
Ooh, that one's
You got a
cool.
whole. You could almost put together a nice run.
You've got a great run happening there.
Commandy number 12.
I know that was
God.
one of Great Legends' favorites. Was Commandy.
Commandy number 22. Yeah, there's a bunch of Commandies. I've never seen these books.
Wow.
They need to all go in bags and boards. Commandy number 4.
Holy crap.
Jeez.
Wow. That's a lot of extra books.
Weird Mystery Tales.
Ooh. Yeah.
Number 9.
Nibs.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Tentacles and purple dibs.
I seen that.
4-star spectacular number 2.
All right.
Yo, what is up, Casino Comics? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
4-star spectacular number 1.
Jeez.
Secret Origins number 5.
Oh yeah.
Secret Origins number 6.
Nice. With the Legion.
Damn.
Legion of Superheroes number 4.
Woo!
You got
Nice.
some nice books in there, Monty.
Yeah. What are you talking about? And you don't
Legions of Superheroes number 3.
some great books.
Oh, Death of Triplicate Girl. Well, one of Triplicate Girl's triplicates.
Number 2.
Jeez.
Wow.
Wow.
And number 1.
Wow.
Man.
Then we're switching to Korak, son of Tarzan. I don't know nothing about that.
Oh.
Yep. That was
What
a
number?
whole-
That was number 56. Number 53 of it.
Guess who's in the house? Sandy.
Number
Sandy
58.
Rollins. Hi.
Korak, son of Tarzan. Holy cow.
That is a hell of a run, Monty. You had some really nice books.
We got Weird Worlds.
Oh,
Gibbs.
This is a cool book. Number 5.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah, good Gibbs.
Absolutely.
Oh, there's a Marvel in there. I'll be damned. This is a cool one. Vault of Evil.
Ooh, Gibbs.
That's got to come. Number 8.
Look at that. Nice.
That one's got to go over here.
In
Yeah,
my
one.
Gibbs pile? Is that my Gibbs pile, Monty?
Swab Thing, number 18.
Oh, you know I'm Gibbs in that. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Weird Mystery Tales, number 14.
Again, Gibbs.
Beautiful cover.
Yeah, that's a cool one with the
That
bat.
in the background, yeah.
Unexpected, number 149.
You're killing me right now. You know that?
Wow.
I like that zombie or whatever that is. That is just pretty.
That's awesome.
I'm almost through.
You're good.
Unexpected, number 156.
Oh, you're killing me, bro. Yeah, I love the ventriloquist cover. That's a cool one. Colors on that one are super popping too.
Ghost, number 21.
Oh man. Why don't I run into these kind of things in collections?
Yeah,
What the
I
hell?
know.
I've had these books for over 30 years.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Jonah Hex, number 21.
Oh, that's a great book too.
Wow.
Jonah Hex, number 22. Some of these, I guess, no, I hadn't had some. I don't know. There might have been something mixed in with there, but I know these older ones I've had for a long time.
Right.
And last but not least, Jonah Hex, number 13.
Finishing strong.
There.
But this is just almost about a quarter or 3/4 of a short box full. And I know I got 3 more long boxes
Damn.
to go that are in there. So they're
Oh,
all
DC.
20-cent and 15-cent books.
Okay, so what's that?
I was gonna say all full of DC books I need to come shop for. Okay,
Yeah,
thanks, Bob.
exactly.
I'll need to come out. Like I said, I got a corner over there. See it right there. Right there.
Yeah.
Those are all the ones I've bagged and boarded so far.
Damn.
And I got a bunch more over there. I'm trying to get all my DC in one little corner.
So big shout out to somebody in the community. I found these. Jeff, I'll have to catch it on the rewind. So big shout out to Southern Comic Geek. He had an auction like 3 weeks ago, and he put this up. This is Creepy number 2. Finally have this now. It is a set.
Nice.
1965. This was a Frank Pizzetta cover, and he did one page like usual. Did one page, and it was called the Creepy Loathsome Lore. And it was on page 27 that the work of Frazetta's work is in. But he did this cover right here with the Black Panthers. This is all
Oh,
Frazetta.
you showed that off on a. Yeah, I seen
Yeah.
this. I seen you
Yep.
showing this. Yeah.
And the cool thing is about this story, his work is not in the story, but it's on the cover. And it's about a show. It's about a country town. They go chasing this woman, and this puma chases her into a cavern, and the whole town turns into Black Panthers and basically kills everybody. That's how the story goes. But the artwork is great, and the one page that's in there, it's all Frazetta's work. It's pretty cool. So that was nice to get that in the collection. at the same time, same Southern Comic Geek. Got this Fire and Ice, another Frazetta's work in this book.
Yep.
Also, Terry's War comic strips. I have quite a few. This is from 1983, issue 9. This is Frank Frazetta's work as well from Fire and Ice, but really cool. Then classic, I buy these reprints so I can read the books because I have this book. This is from 1986. It was a reprint from 1952. Crime Story Suspense. It's pretty violent, but it's half cut off right here. On the original book, you see a lot more detail in this. This is how you got the Comic Book Authority because of covers like this, but it's great.
Oh, yeah.
Great Ray Bradbury, which is excellent. Then at the same time, 1967, got this Two Gun Kid. I said the date wrong. I thought it was 70s, but it wasn't. It was actually 1967. So I collect these as well.
Yes, I got some Two Gun Kids. I love those.
Very cool. And then a big shout out.
Ghost Rider appeared in them with him too.
Yeah, a big shout out to Carolina 26. I can see he's in the chat right now. Thank you, brother. He sent me this mask.
That's
he also
cool.
sent me, I think this is Adam Hughes cover. This is a barbed wire cover.
Oh, that's cool.
Really, really pretty. And then he sent another one. Barb, this is Carolina 26. Thank you, brother. This was nice. This is a nice little AOK. Batman and Robin cover. Oh, I just lost it again. There we go. Look at this cover.
That's a little colorful, kind of psychedelic.
I love it. Love it.
Oh, yeah. The writing on the bottom, that is like a psychedelic 60s.
Yep.
Yep.
And then he sent me an Atlas Comics. This is there's 3 issues, 3 different issues of this cover. This is from 1975. Atlas #1, Scorpion.
Oh, yeah. The big A.
Really, really nice. And then Shirtless Bear Fighters. Yep. And then this one. This is from Carolina 26. Jungle Girl Season 2 from 2008. It's a Frank Cho cover. Story by Doug Murphy. It was actually, I actually read it. I thought it was a great story. And the cover says it all. G-Man, all the way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Check that out.
That was absolutely
cool.
gorgeous. So thank you, Carolina, buddy. You're awesome. He's in the chat. I just want to give him a proper shout out. And what I'm reading now, what I'm trying to read right now is I need to get the set. I don't have the set yet. I'm kind of out of place with this. But this is from this new run from Universal Monsters from Malibu Comics. Yeah, no, Image Comics, sorry. Look at this beautiful cover. I haven't read it yet because I don't have the other covers, but I'm working on it. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful vampire with the roses. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it,
Blood
love it.
Rose.
And then the other classic, this is issue 4 as well, cover B. Kind of picky about it. They got quite a few of them. And I did read this. Thrawn Alliance. I actually like this. This is the variant cover. I actually like the story as well. And nice, another nice Thrawn. Beautiful. But thank you. And there. Okay. There's my haul. I try to make it as quick as possible. We're on 2 hours and 18 minutes, guys.
Hey, I got some stuff if you want to see it.
Can I ask you?
Yeah, we want to see it.
Yes, please. Let's see. Go ahead, buddy.
So some West Coast Avengers. I'm working on that run. This is number 6.
Ooh, now you're working on the West Coast.
Yeah, I'm working on my Avengers and West Coast kind of the same time, but West Coast is pretty affordable. So here's number 9.
That's
Master
a cool
of
cover.
Pandemonium. This is number 39.
Nice.
Back when they had background noise.
Right. Here's another Master of Pandemonium. This is 52.
Sweet.
This is a cool cover too. I like this one a lot. It almost looks like Daredevil's kind of radar sense almost. 58. Number 59. Hydro Man. Then they go to Avengers West Coast, number 64. number 68.
Nice.
Number 72.
Nice to me.
Number 73.
Good morning from New Zealand. How you doing, Gary? Thank you for being here.
You know, I picked that up again because I have,
Of
I don't know,
course.
8 copies
You
at
always
least.
pick it up.
At least 8 copies of that. Here's a little DC for you. Little Swamp Thing,
Nice.
number 31. And then we got some Simon Beasley Doom Patrol covers. I love me some Simon Beasley.
Nice.
He does some really cool work. And a little more of that. And these are written by Grant Morrison, covers by Beasley. So it's like, duh.
We're almost there, Cliff. Sorry, buddy.
Old school Daredevil.
Oh
There
yeah.
you go.
There you go.
Number 41.
Lots
There you go,
of
Roman.
red.
Some of the
Oh.
EC reprints. I love these.
Yes.
Volta Horror. A little more Volta Horror.
Yes.
And then here we go. This is pretty cool. More signed stuff from Michael Allen Nelson. This
The
is,
Cthulhu guy?
yep, Fall of
Oh,
Cthulhu Apocalypse. That's number 1 signed.
Wow. That's nice.
Here's number 2 signed.
Very nice.
Number 3 signed.
Wow.
And this is the full run of 4. Number 4 also signed.
Very nice.
Lots of octopi in there.
Yep.
Yep.
And then here we go. Here you go, G-Man.
There we go. There we go.
This is some Boom Dracula. This is number 1. The complete Dracula is what they're calling this from Dynamite.
Yep. Yep.
Number 2.
Beautiful covers. Nice.
Number
I just
3.
watched Nosferatu on Netflix, the color version of it. You should check it out.
I'll
The
check
old
it out.
Classic Nosferatu, and the old black and white is colorized. It's not bad in color.
Number 4. This is the full run of this series.
Nice.
And,
Very
and
nice.
number 5.
Where'd you find those?
At the con I went to several
God.
weeks ago.
Very nice, dude. Like it. Like it. Like it. Awesome.
Yep.
Okay. We got books this week. Holy mackerel. Awesome, you guys. Awesome. Look at this straight fire. He's putting Simi's link in the chat there. Excellent. Thank you. Excellent. All right. Cliff, do you have any questions for us, brother?
It's a slippery slope. man.
I want to know everyone's top 3 Marvel and DC characters.
I'll go Marvel characters. It'll be Hulk, Silver Surfer, and probably it would have to be the Group X-Men.
Silver Surfer,
Mm-hmm.
Scarlet Witch,
Ooh.
Spider-Man. That was a cop-out answer.
After my
actually.
own heart.
And then what was the other one? DC. You said DC.
Yeah.
Swamp Thing.
Nice.
Any of the horror titles for me. You said character though.
No love for Animal Man?
Animal Man's good. I got Animal Man. Are you kidding me?
Like I said, if you said Swamp Thing, I was waiting for Animal Man to be in there.
Yeah, I have some Animal Man.
If I can find my Animal Man, it'll be on a show coming up because I have a whole bunch of DC Animal Man or
Cool.
whatever they are.
It's one of TM Nerdy's favorite characters.
Yeah.
This is favorite, yes.
Anybody else?
Marvel for me, I've always been a big Daredevil, Thor, Hulk guy, but I also love the ladies. I love Hellcat and Tigra and Mockingbird, believe it or not. And then also, I mean, non-mutants. And then as far as DC goes, Constantine's my absolute favorite. I love Swamp Thing.
Ooh.
And then also, too, probably for the last pick, I'm gonna have to say Shade the Changing Man.
Oh, that's a controversial pick, but yeah, all right. I dig
Which
it.
is one I've always loved that people just are like, wait, what? I'm like, yeah, if you don't know, now you know.
Yeah, they try to give him a revamp for the New 52, but it ultimately turned into what the hell is that?
Right. Well, and they did the female version too, the Young Animal DC version too of like Shade the Changing Girl, which was okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, barely remember it happened.
It was okay. It was a pretty short run. It didn't last, but
Roman Martin.
I can go quickly.
Go ahead.
Nightcrawler, Emily Bright, and Swamp Thing. Those are my kind of some of my favourites. I've got lots of different favourites.
You're like out of 6, I'll give you 3.
I mean, I love Nightcrawler
Okay,
too, but I wasn't even going with
an
Nightcrawler.
independent guy, I think. Anyway,
Say again, sorry.
I said I think you're more of an independent guy, aren't you?
Who me? No, I'm
No, not Roman. I meant Martin.
Oh, Martin.
I love a lot of the Marvel Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man and everything, but Spider-Man's there like, do you like to be alive? Well, yes. So most people like Spider-Man. It's a stupid question, kind of. But I don't bother to collect any of that. Venom's one of my favourites as well, but I don't bother to collect a lot of things because it's just money, and I'd rather get achievable bits and bobs for myself.
Gotta have a pinky out when you're sipping the tea.
It looked like he was at a Ronnie James Dio concert trying to drink.
Geo.
I was gonna say I'm waiting for Roman's answers. I expect that.
3. I'm gonna put a lady in there just because I'm gonna knock one of my guys out. So that's precious to me.
Yeah, I knocked out quite a few too.
Daredevil, Iron Fist, and Elektra.
Okay.
I knew you was gonna put Elektra in there.
Yeah, Elektra.
I feel like they all go together.
I wanted to keep Colossus. Colossus is my favorite X-Man.
Okay.
He's the only one that's like overpowered Colossus person. And then DC is Dick Grayson,
Okay.
Bruce Wayne, and Donna Troy.
Oh, I
Wow.
fully approve of your list, even though Bruce is not all there for me, but I approve just because you got Dick Grayson.
Dick Grayson is number 1 with me, yeah, in DC.
Well,
Robin,
with
whatever you want to call him, Nightwing, Dick Grayson, Robin, Agent Grayson, whatever he is, this week. Whatever he is this week.
Earlier, did we talk about somebody saying something about Dick Grayson being the heart and soul of the DC universe?
Right.
Because I don't believe that Dan Didio said that for 1 second, right? But I know for a fact, I think that Jeff Johns probably believes that, right? And I'm almost certain that like Williamson and Tom Taylor, like those people think so. And I think they have that investment in him because he was the sidekick that became something more, right? And he represents that like that transition of optimistic youth into, adulthood. But yeah,
I know when I was young, I used to always remember rooting for the sidekicks, and DC had all the sidekicks.
Yeah.
No, when you watch the 1966 show, of Batman, let Dick go over there and fight him by himself sometimes. He don't need you. You know what I'm saying? So I always root for them to do an episode with just Robin was on his own.
I wanted an episode with just Robin and Batgirl. They did the two of them dirty every single time. Batgirl almost whooped Olga herself and fighting those Cossacks, and freaking Egghead zapped her with an egg beam or some bull crap like that. I was like, this is crap. Batgirl had it.
He did that episode of Louis the Lilac. Batgirl and Batman was off the side talking. All you heard was punches in the background because Rob was fighting about 5 guys by himself but all you heard was punches in the background while Batman and Batgirl was having some kind of stop for a 15-second monologue. The show was that show was around.
Well, no, weren't Batman and Batgirl trying to get out of that giant plant?
No, this was at the end, you know, the finale fight on the second show.
Okay.
And
Hey, Cliff.
they was, you know.
Cliff, quick question: Did you at all watch the Birds of Prey series?
Yes, I did.
Did you like it?
It was for what it was. I liked it for what it was, right? Like, because you know, at a certain point, you have to separate.
Right.
You know, I appreciated that Barbara was there. I liked the flashbacks that they did. You know, I liked it. I feel terrible. I'm like, I liked it for what it was, but I mean, like, it certainly wasn't perfect.
Right.
But I mean, I like the actresses. That's for sure.
Well, I was curious about starting the series because it popped up in one of my streams. I was like, well, I don't know.
Listen, it's a short run. It's if you let go and remember that this is some early CW bullcrap, it's a good time. But I will not assure you that it is anything more than that.
Yep, that's where I was seeing it, Chris. Actually,
yeah.
But it's funny because I was bummed they canceled. I was bummed they canceled the Swamp Thing series because I thought that was really good.
It was
fantastic. That's a freaking.
I don't
disaster.
understand that. I can't understand why they did that.
Because
that
they lost a ton of money on it.
Yeah.
Or so they say. If we're to believe them, and let me tell you, I don't take anything at face value, right? I went and I Googled as much as I could. And I even went to a meeting of the local Hudson Valley cinema, whatever the hell they are, right? Society, right? So basically, like, there's all sorts of stuff that you have to sign and do. So, like, let's say I'm away from New York City, and New York City is a hub for the Screen Actors Guild, right? But the Screen Actors Guild wants to film up by me, and I am 72 miles away, right? So they have to do a paperwork that says that the hub is now 72 miles away in this area, and then everything has to take place in proximity, and all that paperwork has to be submitted to make sure that everything is clean and good, and that is just paperwork that I am talking about for the Screen Actors Guild, right? So somewhere in all this paperwork that they were filling out for Georgia, someone missed something, right? And it cost them $70 million that they could not pay back, making the series way too expensive for them to revisit, even though it was brilliant.
Yeah, it was
really good.
It was very good. Yep.
I loved it. It had everything. I'm like, that's the show, man.
Yeah.
Right. I agree.
Yeah, finally.
I really did love Stargirl. Stargirl was easier to produce. They certainly filed all the paperwork. Jeff Johns lived in Atlanta for 3 years to make sure that they got every episode out.
And I like Stargirl too. I watched most of those too because I like Starman. I've got a bunch of those from the Johns run. Yeah. That's also another one of my faves. But he kind of gets a lower tier behind the other guys. But I loved, you know, that was really something I thought was really, really cool. That they could have done even more with Stargirl, you know.
My God, yeah.
Right,
no, but the CW was already falling apart. At least they warned them. They warned them. They're like, "Look, you guys are wrapping up. The writing's on the wall. You're probably not getting another season, so you know, close it." And he did. Right. He wrote an ending with a fun little backdoor, which I thought was really great.
Yep.
Just a little.
Say it again, Roman.
No, I was just saying, I was asking you to watch Gotham Knights.
Oh, please. There's one actor on that show. Everybody else was garbage. I don't even want to remember it exists.
But did you watch the whole series? Did you watch the whole series?
The whole
I'm
series?
fading in and not one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the guy playing the guy playing Harvey was great. Everybody else sucked. I was just like, "Wow!" I'm like, "Why are we even like?" I'm like, "Y'all just put this out because you were contractually obligated."
I you know, there's a couple of us that ended up after we watched the series. We kind of liked the series at the end.
I'm watching North Carolina.
Chris. And the very last scene saved the whole goddamn series to me. But
yeah, see, you can't save a series for me with the last scene. Like, it was fine, but like, I was like, well, I'm glad we got this. Thank you. You know,
Hey, they did good with
and
the
I
talent,
really
though.
tried to give it a shot. I really did. But I'm
Hey, the
like,
talent was
what?
good though. The way they did the talent was good. The mother, it was all right.
Yeah.
And I was feeling it
was
the last
listen,
3 to 4 episodes cleared the ball at.
Monty, what did you have to
it
say,
was like
buddy?
too little, too late, and I hate when that happens. Also, in unfairness to the show, as I was watching the final episodes, I was already well aware that this was it, right?
Uh-huh.
So I kind of like distanced myself. Other shows that I watched and like their fate was uncertain, and I'll get really invested. It was different, you know. Arrow season 1 was one of those shows where I was like the show's fate was uncertain, and I'm sitting with my good friend Kevin. I was like, Kevin, this show ain't gonna make it. This show's gonna fall apart. If they don't blow up half this city, this show's gonna fall. And I'm literally saying this to him. And then they stopped the bomb, and I was like, oh, these people are a bunch of cowards. That's why. And then 1 minute after I said that, they're like, there was another device, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I liked Arrow too in the beginning, then I kind of fell off. I was like, meh.
You know what? Because they like season 1 and 2, they knew to take some risk, and then they didn't.
Yep, I
All
agree.
right, Monty, go ahead.
What I was going to say, since I skipped DC, we said Marvel, but I'm going to go back to Timely and what is it? Timely and Atlas. It'll be Human Torch, Captain America, and Submariner.
Oh, beautiful.
Cool.
Classics.
Because I collect a lot of Timely and Atlas stuff, a lot of it.
Nice. Anything else, gentlemen?
I'm all good.
Well, no, I feel like the DC universe did really, really well with a lot of the animated stuff.
Yes.
A lot of their movies of late, other than the Nolan Dark Knight stuff, was kind of meh.
Right. Okay. So we're going to cut this down here. We're 2 hours, 2.5 hours right now.
Yeah.
Hold on. Deuce, anything?
No, I'll be here with you next week, buddy. Sorry I was a little tardy. I didn't feel tardy.
We'll see you next week. Roman?
Yeah, I was eating. Next week, come see this get cracked.
There we go. We're going to open it next week. Crack it open.
Come see this get cracked, and I watch all kinds of television programs, waiting for certain things to come out, but slow burn with action in it. How you have a slow burn with action in every episode? I don't know. Mr. Smith. Mr. and Mrs. Smith on Prime, Amazon, whatever it is wonderful. I got the last episode.
Only you and Travis have I heard say good things about it, and I am going to give it a shot.
Because I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to watch it. It's what?
Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Yeah.
Did you like
it?
It
has nothing to do with the movie.
But did you like it?
Yeah. And nothing to do with the movie.
Okay, doke.
Well, they changed it up. You know, they can do what they want.
Will we see you next week?
They serious about it. Mr. and Mrs. Smith is more serious, more in depth with the relationship and how they put the teams together. They did it in the movie like they did it in the movie like she was a spy, he was a spy. They met each other and fell in love.
All right.
Just not to spoil the show, is that they pick people, put them together. So that's how they do everybody. And it ain't but just think about it. It's more than one Mr. Smith and more than one Mrs. Smith.
There we go.
In the work.
Yeah. I'll definitely watch it. Thank you, Roman. See you next week.
Relationship. Don't watch it with your old lady.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Don't watch it with your old lady. Don't watch it with your old lady. Watch it with your significant other, or don't watch it with your significant other. You might run into some problems. The two people are meeting, they trying to get along, the work and everything else that go on in your life. You know, your significant other be sitting there with what you go, oh, Lord, this is a TV show.
Martin.
Come on.
Check out my videos. I've got some videos coming out this week. I can't remember what they are. I've pre-organised them for the next year, I think I have. So if you want to tune into them, tune into them. If you don't, just come back here next week. So
Thank you, buddy. See you next
And
week.
also, I'll add something funny. Can you see this one, or Uddy, what they call him?
Yep.
I had to go, someone rang me earlier and said the dog's escaped. So I had to go down the road in this, which is like, it's like a dress length kind of thing, wearing these pajamas. I must have looked a weirdo. But you do it.
I feel like that's not the worst thing people have seen running through the streets of the UK. But
All right, see you next week.
But in the countryside, yeah, we'll leave it there.
it's a little less common in the countryside. Okay, I can believe that.
Monty.
Okay, guys. Since I was on here today, I'm not going to be on here next week.
Okay.
Because I got a con to go to, and the week after that, I got something I'm doing too. So it's probably going to be 3 weeks before you see me again.
Okay, doke.
Oh my God.
But what I will do, if y'all are interested, I found some old magazine. I'd say they're old. They're not that old, 2000s, something like that. They're Ultra Ego magazines.
Oh.
I don't know if y'all know what those are.
I don't.
But it's a magazine that that was put out for quite a while. I think it's still put out.
It's still going, man. It's still going.
Yeah, and I got some back issues, a bunch of back issues of those that talks about, they interview artists and writers and stuff like that, and they show pictures of stuff that that haven't ever been published before, of drawings and stuff like that. I'll whip some of those out because I got to move them out here sometime, and it's called the Alter Ego magazines.
Nice.
And I used to collect a bunch of those.
Excellent.
Back in the day.
Looking forward to it.
All right, I
Adios, see
slipped
you in
up.
3 weeks.
I slipped
See you in
up.
3 weeks. Thank you.
I slipped up. I slipped up there. I
What?
forgot.
What? Okay. Go ahead, buddy.
All right. Monty's got to go to a con next week. I got to go to. Next week is a hectic week for me with the Valentine's Day, birthday on Thursday.
Yep.
And then Sunday, I got to go to a small con.
Okay.
But the following week, I ain't going to do the Jeff in the car riding, talking about some. I'm going to try to do it. I got to set up on my phone when he sends me there because I'm going to be at the con. And we make sure Monty won't be here, so he can't see the Honky Tonk Man, me and the Honky Tonk Man.
Ooh.
But I'm at the con with Eric Bischoff and the Honky Tonk Man, and a lot of other, Keith Pollard, Arvell Jones. I'm getting some book signed. Angel Medina. I forgot who all is at the con that week. But I'll be at the con. It'll be on Saturday, so I'm going in the morning, and I'll be there, till the show starts. And I'll go live inside instead of riding around in the car like that.
So we'll see you in 3 weeks or 2 weeks?
No, I'll be here next week.
Okay.
I'll be here next week, even though I'm drinking heavy next Friday.
Okay.
Drinking heavy next Friday is all you can drink next Friday. Saturday I'll be here, and Sunday is the show. I was trying to change up. We go to some, everything changes on the fly.
Of course.
Yeah. But the next week after that, on 24th, they do the Friday and Saturday thing. That Saturday I'll be live from the con. So the 24th I'll be inside where the con is.
Well, I'll make sure to send you a link, and you can send us a newscast from the show. How's that?
I can walk around and just,
Yeah, I'll do that for you. That would be awesome to get a nice little behind the scenes.
I'll be inside. That's why I said I'll do that.
Excellent.
I'll be inside. Hopefully my phone should be able to do it. Yeah, and all that.
Cool.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you,
what I forgot to
Roman.
say.
Oh,
Got far.
buddy. Thank you. Okay. Buddy, tell the community what's going on with you and what you're going to be on, any shows, anything like that.
Oh, heavens to good.
Come on.
I don't. So normally on Saturday nights, I'll be on Comiiverse with Tony and the gang. I don't think I can tonight, but that's normally on Saturday. Sundays, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do the... Oh my God, why can't I remember things? The box office and a movie review on the Council of Comics. And
That's a
this
good show, too.
we are focusing on trilogies We just finished Back to the Future. Tomorrow we're starting with the Dark Knight trilogy, so we'll begin with Batman Begins for tomorrow. At 6 o'clock, I usually join Durs for his sesh every week. On Sundays, Monday nights, Keys and Hot Comics at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go over the books of the week, etc. I forgot. Sunday, for the movie review, Papa Willie is joining us as a guest. Bizzle is joining us as a guest on Monday night for the Keys and Hot Comics. This month on Thursdays, I am doing Crisis Quest Trivia, so that'll be a lot of fun. I had to move things around to make sure I could accommodate a few folks. And, oh my God, I feel like there's something. Oh, Tuesday night, I'm joining J-Man. We're reviewing Dazzler's issue 9, 10, and 11 with Scotty Vaughn. And,
Nice. Very
oh my God, I'm going to be.
You're a busy man.
John's Comics with Kids, we're doing something too. We're reviewing X-Men 187. And I can't remember if that's, I think it's a week from Wednesday. Oh my God, I think that's it. Like, I really like.
That's a lot.
You're busy. You're very busy.
I
got you in your
and
busy
that was just till
schedule.
Tuesday. That was everything up to Tuesday.
Yeah, everything up to Tuesday.
Everything up to Tuesday with a little splash of Thursday in there. Yes.
Love it.
Wow.
That's too much for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know how you do it.
I don't either.
I don't know how I do. Oh my God, TM Nerdy on Wednesday nights. It's tomorrow tonight. I forgot about that too. And listen, I'm gonna try my best to stick it out with that show, but that one absolutely kills me. It wrecks my bedtime. Wait a
minute. Did you hear the best theory of the week?
What's that?
The best theory of the week, y'all. Tomorrow's the Super Bowl. They showing Deadpool 3 trailer.
Yes.
We know who's going to be at the Super Bowl.
Taylor.
Can you imagine if they show the Deadpool 3 trailer at halftime? And see when they show her at Dazzler.
People are going to lose their minds.
But she leaves Tokyo with enough time to be there. Okay, so
you gonna be at the game? They showing Deb. Marvel can't be that smart. Marvel can't be that smart to have her come out as Dazzler doing the trailer.
Disney ain't got enough money to pay her to be Dazzler.
For 10 seconds, they can do it. Sure.
They have her walk across the screen.
Yeah,
and show her little part in the trailer. Oh my!
Even for 60 seconds, I think they can put it on.
Everybody at the Super Bowl be on their phones. Like what the? Everybody be on their phones the whole for
paying for that ad and her to appear in there too during the Super Bowl. That's millions and millions of dollars for 10 seconds.
Yep.
I rounded it up to 60 seconds. But again, I mean, I would love that, but like that's more of a like.
That would be awesome.
That's it will tickle me sort of thing more so than like, are they really going to do it? I don't know. And like I said, they may still go ahead. She could show up for a minute being Lady Deadpool.
Yep.
And just, I don't know. But it's gotten so crazy, the speculation that I'm just like, I'm here for
it. Marvel could be that smart, but it could happen. Whoever she is in the movie.
Good afternoon, buddy. It's all good.
Listen, we all know she does it. It's not because she needs the money. She had a very good year. Very good year.
That thing will skyrocket through the roof. You just watch.
Yeah.
People are gonna lose
50 million Swifties would buy that, be looking out for that book.
Yep, exactly.
And all of them are in people's hands by now, just about. Yeah. Us comic guys be selling those Dazzler ones for like crazy money.
I got two. I mean, a 3.0 is gonna go for $10,000.
I guarantee you, if that book goes for that much money, I'll sell every copy I got, and that'll be the only book I sell. I will get rid of it, and Swifties can have it. They can have it. I even sell the misprint ones I got, or the error book.
For this book, you're gonna get strong 4 figures because them Swifties gonna go crazy.
If they'll pay that much to go see Taylor Swift, they deserve a book.
So mad if it's Lady Deadpool. I'll be so pissed.
I won't be.
I Hey, let me go on eBay and see if I can find me a couple of Lady Deadpool books. Or something.
I have some.
Yeah, guys,
Lady
snatch them up. Snatch them up.
I got Lady
Yeah.
Deadpool.
I don't think she'll do Lady
Hey,
Deadpool because
I
she don't
got-
want.
I want this yesterday. I said I got to buy it today because Monday the damn book will go up go double.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, she
Nice.
won't do Lady Deadpool because she won't cover up her
Wait.
face.
Nah.
Okay.
Oh man, that would be.
Hang
only
around,
got
guys.
2.
Hang around, gentlemen. Thank you so much, Cliff. Thank you so much. You were wonderful. Come back again, please.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good
You
time.
guys rock as always. All right. Couple things. We have a couple upcoming shows in the next couple of weeks. I got all the links down below in the descriptions. Cliff's links are on his descriptions as well to his YouTube page. Other people are down there, and the shows for the upcoming next couple, we are all booked for February and we're going into March. If anybody asks me about the question mark special guest that's coming out on the 2nd, you'll just have to wait and see. I'm very happy and pleased to get this person on the show. And I think you're going to be very pleasantly surprised as well. So you guys rock. Big shout out to We Love Comics. Dude, I'm just shutting down. We've been on for 2.5, almost 3 hours. We're almost at 3 hour marks. Thank you so much. Chris, thank you so much. Okay. Hang on here. And to you, community, thank you so much for your support. Hope you enjoyed the show. Know it's a little long. It always is. So peace, love, blessed be. And like my buddy Chris from over in Europe, Chris Large, as you always say. So with that said, go out into the world, be good, and you can change the world with the way you think. And then just be good. Love you guys. See you next Saturday. Adios.